Y'all see it. Just make sure y'all see that right there. Y'all see what we repping over here. Welcome to the Neighborhood Superstar Podcast. I'm your host, Spink, the Ice Cream Man, checking in live and direct from Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Man, I'm about to sit down and enjoy my game. Meantime, I'm sitting here watching this. Oh, shit, it's a flag. Damn. Damn. Sitting watching this Buffalo Bills and Denver Bronco game in overtime. They just got a pass interference, so it looked like the Broncos for to kick this field goal and win. Offset. Plays offset. Damn, first down. What up with you, y'all? We got 11 people. What's up, Plummet? How you doing, man? Welcome to the Neighborhood Superstar Podcast. Who you got tonight? Who you got winning the football game tonight, man? What's up, SK Files? How y'all doing? Who y'all got winning the football game tonight? The 49ers or the Seahawks? Of course, San Francisco all day. I've been telling y'all. I picked the Bills, Plummet. I picked the Bills too. Shout out to Wallow Woodrow. He said he got the Broncos. Look like the Broncos about to pull it out. Plummet, of course, the 49ers, man. You already know. You already know. What's up, Heather? How you doing? Another pass interference call? Come on, man. Heather, that's not your name? So you listed on the Heather. That's not your name. Shout out to Jet. He said go Niners. That's what's up. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, Jet. Oh, so Heather, you go by the sun. You're the sun. Okay. All right, then. Well, if you're the sun, then I'm the moon. Jet, where you from, man? Glad to be glad to have somebody here, a 49er fan, checking out the Neighborhood Superstar Podcast, hanging out with the boy, watching the game. Appreciate the 100s. Say I look like a criminal. Nah, far from a criminal, bro. Far from a criminal. I'm a productive citizen of society, taxpaying citizen that just so happen to be a vet. Race, Heather, she said, "Yo, that's racist." Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. I know who I am. Let's see what's going on. They're about to take this victory. If he, I think he's gonna miss it. Watch he miss this field goal. They icing him. Shout out to Juan. How you doing?
Yards and penalties on the Bills defense on this drive, setting up the kick to close it. Lutz, who's always been clutch, has a chance.
Damn Buffalo Bills, man. They've been doing this here all year.
To the championship game. Here it is on the way. The goes. They won it in overtime.
I'll be damned. Well, Josh Allen, you just can't get it done, man. You just can't get it done. Maybe next year. You had all the big name, top-notch guys out. You just still couldn't get it done. Appreciate you, Plummer, for coming through for a little while, checking out the Neighborhood Superstar Podcast. Appreciate you. Hopefully that you hit that like button and subscribe. Come through anytime you see me live. Appreciate you checking us out. Got about 6 minutes to the 49ers play. In the meantime, I'm going to sit back and I'm going to take me a smoke break. Shout out to Samantha. Hola, ¿cómo estás?
They shut me up. Is calling. I gotta go back and watch that. You guys are feeling more than one person saying it looked like it was rigged. See, fam, I moved away from the NBA because I knew that was set up. I mean, and baseball kind of got on my nerves a few years ago when Houston got away with cheating the whole game and won the World Series. I said, is there any place the mob is not running things?
Man, mob all over the place.
So I said, the NFL still looks a little pure.
Mob all over the
It's
place.
hard to fix a cheat. And the refs every now and then try to, but the refs can fail in their effort to cheat. They can do things that actually don't work. So the other team, the best team, is probably going to win no matter what. So, but this is interesting. But see, Jerry Jones is got to be seriously involved in the mob. So I said to myself, but he's not getting no favors, is he? So, yeah, I still want to believe in football. And then you got that scandal with those collegiate scandal, right? Those kids with the Chinese team fixing the game. That always saddens me. It's so disappointing. We look at this for the thrill of the outcome. If the outcome is already known and been conceived, it's just, oh no. Then what are we getting all emotionally excited about, getting our hopes up for? Just to watch the game fix go down as it was planned, so the monies that are going to be paid out in Vegas are done in a way that Vegas is happy? No. Come on.
1 minute.
Sharp has already referred to Bills as trash. I know, what is with the start of this game? Yeah, hey, Ed, see? If the kicker's a gambler, the mom can get to him. Of course they can. And easily, because his salary's not that high. So, he gets a phone call. I'm not going to get a phone call. Nobody's going to believe a phone call. But if he meets you at the street or in front of your house, which is even more scary because he knows where you live, he says, listen, I got a deal for you. Yeah, who are you? Never mind. Here's the story. Game's going to be in your possession. You're going to make sure you miss that first field goal, the second field goal. You're going to make one, so it looks legit. The game's going to be on the line. I talked to the guys on the other side of the field. You're going to miss that field goal. But listen, here's in it for you. You're going to get $14 million. I'll be here to pay it myself.
Damn.
You don't do
Would
it
you
as
throw
I
a
say.
football game
You're
for
gonna pay
$14 million?
yourself. So make sure you get that done. No, that car's not ready. I own that. And so, the guy's got to sit there and get scared to death.
I think I'd be pretty scared too.
The world is bleeped up, fam. It really is. For the enjoyments we get.
$14 million to throw a
it's
football
fun.
game.
But Don't be fooled. We can't be naive.
That's why I'm be like Chauncey Billups with
See, I have a little crookedness in myself.
with
If they
the
pick us to win, I'm okay with that.
Trailblazers facing jail
I'm
time.
kidding. I know what you're saying. No, you're not wrong. I'm not kidding. I'm not serious.
What a shot that is.
All right, here we go.
It's Howard.
Presented by Intuit TurboTax.
Here we go.
49ers and the Seahawks. Wow, that is just sensational. Now the game. Downstairs we go to Tom Rinaldi with the 49ers.
KB, thanks a lot for the first playoff game here with fans in 9 years. This atmosphere was a point of preparation for the Niners. Kyle Shanahan
Let's go.
started the week by showing his team TV copies. With
Let's
the voice turned up low to indicate what this
go.
crowd might be like. And then he went over every detail, including how he wanted the team to huddle as tightly as possible, where players should stand to maximize their communication and their connection. But this is the atmosphere they wanted. It didn't sit right with us, he said, about that Week 18 loss. We felt like we got in a fight and never had a chance to throw a punch. We wanted to earn a chance to fight again. As Brock Purdy said, you can feel the tension. This is a true rivalry. Believe us, you can hear it from down here, KB.
Yeah, there's nothing yet. Just wait. As you see everyone on their feet. Nothing but Seahawks jerseys around town today, as you would expect. And a rematch of just 2 weeks ago when they played for the #1 seed. This one, though, a home game for the Seahawks, where they are just so good here. They bring back Doug Baldwin to raise the 12's flag. Spanish language broadcast available tonight on Fox Deportes. This place is absolutely cooking. 49ers won the toss. They have deferred, so we'll see Sam Darnold and that Seahawks offense on the field first. Divisional round on a Saturday night. Nothing better.
Nothing better. No other place to be than checking out the Neighborhood Superstar Podcast.
It's Rashid Shaheed.
Get his ass.
Shaheed.
Get him! What the fuck?
Still going. A flag flies.
It's a
Shaheed
flag.
take it all the way.
It's a flag. Bring it back.
Stands.
Bring it back. Sorry, that don't count, Seattle.
95-yard return if it holds to start the game.
There's a flag holding. Holding.
This is going to count.
No.
Wow. Speechless, KB.
No.
Normally you try to warm up into these games. To the crib, 97 yards to start.
Want to smoke a joint, baby? No. It's too early. Fuck!
Shaheed just right through the heart of the kickoff coverage.
Oh shit! That was a kicker trying to. I get that.
No way to slow him down. What a trade to bring him in at the trade
That
deadline.
was a punk ass kicker trying to trip him up.
All-pro returner this year, and he shows
Fuck.
you why. He's had this breakaway speed since he came into the league, and when you don't slow his feet, and
All
he
right.
can hit a crease like that, no way to slow him down.
That a punk ass kicker. Only thing he can do.
Pinheiro trying to get him down. Oh yeah.
Heather came in on some BS.
Start the game.
Talk about that's not my name. My name is the Son.
Second kickoff return
I'm the
of
Son.
the year, and a punt return too for the Seahawks. My goodness.
Damn. Come on.
Opening kickoff.
All right.
You said it. They got him at the trade deadline.
It's all good.
He's done that a lot. His 6 special
That was a
teams
special
touchdown
team.
for one more
That's
look.
not
You
likely
just
to
see
happen
cuts
again.
back against the grain.
As long as we stop that
They got
offense, we
George
can do
James,
it.
a safety in there. They can't make the tackle. And then he just has elite speed. Once he's through
Sam
there,
Darnold coming in
it's
hurt.
just a convoy leading him to the end zone.
So we
What a way
just
to
fine.
start. I
We all right.
said in one of the opens that it's all about this 49ers special teams unit, and they've done such a great job all season winning that phase of the game. But that is a very tough start for the Niners to come out and watch him take that one back, starting at a 7-point deficit.
Only player in the league with a kickoff and a punt return touchdown this year, and he's got a couple of them. Well, if you thought it was loud a couple minutes ago, I have a feeling it might get a little louder when the defense gets out here.
I definitely felt a rumble. On the Richter scale, that had to register something. That was so loud. I was not here for the Beastquake, but I can imagine.
All right, San
it being
Francisco,
much
let's get
louder
it
than what I
down
just
there and
saw
run
right
us
there.
one back. Let's run us one back, y'all.
See, the 49ers can answer that as this one short of the landing zone, and that'll help.
Free kick, short of the landing zone. The ball we placed at the 40-yard line. First down.
Well, that'll certainly help. Good field position to start for Brock Purdy.
Son,
This
you
offense
Vasquez, what are you
down
talking
7.
about?
A couple weeks ago, this
What are you
was
trying to say? I don't understand that.
They definitely struggled last time. They just
What you think it
couldn't
is,
find
man?
much rhythm in the run game. Pearsall wasn't playing, so there wasn't much explosive passes.
Oh,
They're
so
gonna
you trying
have
to call
just
me
stay on
the
track.
N-word,
It's gotta
huh? Is
be
that
a
what you
lot
trying to
of
call me?
jabs against this
Go ahead and get up
defense.
out of here with
It's
that
not
kind of
gonna
crazy
be
talk.
20-yard gain after 20-yard gain. They're gonna have to settle for some throws.
You
in
trying to
the
enjoy
laps,
the
some
football
throws over
game
the
tonight. You
ball.
trying to talk about
Try
some
to
old
stay
crazy
under
racist
6 so
stuff,
they can
man.
stay
Go and
in
get
the
up
run
out of
and play
here.
action game.
Purdy going to throw it on first down. Can't find one. Gets clocked.
Oh, shit.
Ball is loose. And it's picked up by Seattle. And they're going to say incomplete.
Incomplete pass. That got to be an incomplete pass. Come on, man. Don't start no bullshit. Don't be out there trying to bullshit us now. I know we in Seattle.
Yeah, you see Purdy in the pocket, and Lawrence just coming in there just as he's getting ready to get
That look like that should be a,
against this defense. You look right. You try to come
That's
back.
yeah. He look like he hit him in the head. That should be 15-yard penalty.
Pass rushers, edge rushers, they just do not quit. Maybe he had Pearsall over on the sideline, but it's just too much time, and they're going to be on you before you get a chance to deliver that ball.
Near side, Jennings.
Come on, Murfreesboro.
And then reconnects and catches. Only a couple of
We
yards.
definitely need you tonight.
Before he shoved out of bounds. So this offense missing a big key piece today. George Kittle, unfortunately, tore his Achilles last week. They're without him. But you mentioned they did get Pearsall back, and they didn't have Trent Williams when they played the Seahawks 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, and interestingly, this Kyle Shanahan offense is always known for the run game. Their run efficiency has been down this year. They haven't had the same types of gains or the explosive plays. It's become more of a drop-back passing offense, which suits some of their players. Certainly that's why Christian McCaffrey's in there so much, and he's been so effective.
Third down, Purdy racing around, looking deep, and then fires, and it's good for a first down. And there's the guy filling in for George Kittle, Jake Tonjes.
Jake Tonjes, I got him on.
Kittle missed a bunch of games during the
I
year.
need him
He had
tonight.
5 touchdowns.
Yeah, it's just a great job by Purdy extending. One of his real skill sets, as we've seen over time, is keeping plays alive on third down and delivering accurate throws outside of the pocket. It's going to be important for Seattle's defense to cage rush him. Keep him right in the middle of the pocket, force him to play quarterback from there. If he's out of the pocket, that's when he's very effective.
Here's McCaffrey on the ground up the middle. It's a pretty strong run by McCaffrey now. He's inside the 45. Put it at about the 44. Against the Seattle defense, which finished the year #1 in scoring. Only 17 points a game, and they really do everything well.
There's not enough superlatives for this defense. They have all pros at every level. Murphy, Williams, got Jones at linebacker. You see in the secondary. Eman Wari, the young rookie. Devin Witherspoon, incredible player. They make you earn everything. They close on this ball as fast as any defenses I've seen in a very long time.
It's Brian Robinson who gets the pitch outside.
There you go.
Robinson is going to be close. We'll put him about a yard short of a first
A
down.
yard
There's
short.
Nick Eman Wari, who has been awesome as a rookie, as the nickel kind of blitzing linebacker hybrid. But Robinson gets a rare carry, and now a third and short.
Yeah, good job there, just trying to press the edge of the defense. But again, you can see how quickly this defense closes space. They're good in so many areas. There's really nothing they don't do well. It's just going to take great execution from these Niners on a play-by-play basis in a hostile environment to move the ball down the field and score points.
McCaffrey up the middle, in trouble and swarm.
Shit.
Nowhere to go. Murphy was there, a couple of others, and now it's 4th down.
Go for it.
I absolutely
Let's go for it.
Byron Murphy. He and Leonard Williams together. There's Murphy.
Let's go for it, y'all.
Jaron Reed. They clog up the middle of this offense and offensive line with their power, their strength, their technique. So unheralded all season, but that's what makes the defense go. Those big fellas right inside.
Fourth and 1. Purdy, time, looking, throwing, and we get a whistle. What in the world happened here?
Yeah, what happened?
Timeout was granted to Seattle.
Get the fuck out of here.
Halfway over.
First, charge timeout, Seattle. This will be a 30-second timeout.
So Seattle gets a timeout. If you're not familiar with this Seahawks defense, let's explain it to you. They call themselves the Dark Side.
Yeah.
And it gets very dark when you play them. That's the nickname that they gave themselves. #1 scoring defense, first time since the Legion of Boom in 2015. They're allowing 17 points a game. The fewest by, again, that same Seattle defense in 2014. You can't run on them at all. As we just saw with McCaffrey, they're so stout inside. And Mike McDonald, had that amazing defense in Baltimore. It might be even better here in Seattle.
They just kind of made this defense, obviously with the scheme, it's a very sound scheme and very well coached, but terrific players. They won the offseason. Their offseason acquisitions in the draft and free agency, they really developed this.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go.
Turned into this premier defense with their acquisitions.
Fourth and 1. Juszczyk gonna run a little option. And
Come on, what the fuck was that?
it's gonna stop and they take over.
Wow. What a start, and you
I knew that was a fucked up play from the
Something
beginning.
creative if you're Kyle Shanahan. Hand it to Juszczyk, run the option up, but it just gets strung out.
Come on, man. Damn. Once again, like I told you guys, man, I pause it when we have commercials because I'm not trying to get any copyrights infringes on the page, man. But hey, man, that was a messed up play right there. We down by 7. It's win or go home. Hostile environment. The bet playing the best defense in the league. Come on, we can't be having no plays like that. I don't understand how when it's a rushing, when you got 3 feet to go and you run the flats instead of running downhill where you just need 3 feet. I never understood that in football. Come on, man. Come on, man. Let's not start. It's too early for me to start feeling this way, man. It's too early. Shit. We got to win this game right here today, man. We down by 7. I haven't seen the offense yet. We need to put some pressure on Sam Darnold because he got an oblique problem. We need to put him on the ground. We need to put Sam Darnold on the ground at least 5 or 6 times this game. Seriously, we need our cornerbacks to play some good defense. JBN, I think that's his name. We need to shut him down.
Late timeout, and we went back and looked. Did you see Mike McDonald? And he did get the timeout. And you see it was close, but that did look before the play. Now the play, they blew up.
Yeah, Lawrence just destroying McKivitz on that block and stringing that play out to Thomas. One of the great
How often is
runs
an
of
optional
the
ran
inside
in
linebackers
the
football. Just
NFL?
a
How
hard
often is
defense
that?
to run against.
Come on, defense, let's go.
Destruction. That is the perfect term for this Seahawks D-line.
Now on offense, see Seattle with Kenneth Walker getting the carry, and a good start for him with Sam Darnold. We talked a lot about the injury and how that oblique's going to look, but when you get through that, what Darnold did his first year, he was sensational coming over to Seattle from Minnesota, won 14 games. They're going quick here. Darnold, over time, dumps it over the middle, and Walker surges forward. That's a first down.
Love that. Straight to the ball, tempo. Force the 49ers defense to the line. I love playing at home when you've probably been working on this for 2 weeks. They say, whoever we're going to play, we're going to use some tempo, use it to our advantage. Love that style of play by Clint Kubiak and Darnold.
Four-man rush. Darnold.
Rush it.
Lets it rip, and it's short and incomplete. Trying to get it to Jackson Smith and Jigba, but Lenore was there on the short throw. And now with Darnold, and the year that he has had, 4,000 yards, 25 touchdowns, and
He started out like he was going to be a bust.
Back-to-back years with two different teams.
I think it's the Jets organization. Anybody who play for the Jets organization, man, they fall off. Then they go somewhere else and they play good. Who's the worst organization? The Jets? Who would you rather play for, the Jets or the Giants?
His teammates really believe in him.
Here is Zach Charbonnet, gets his first touch outside, sprinting through. Charbonnet with a first down and a big run. All the way down near the 30-yard line of San Francisco, and that's good for 15.
Yeah, great blocking all the way around on this play, springing him to the edge. Saubert, the tight end, kind of pulling around, destroying the block with D. Winters. Just follow him. Follow the fullback. Follow your tight end. Don't get hit till you're about 5 yards downfield. Charbonnet's done a great job. K9, Kenneth Walker. Great job by this offense, kind of establishing this physical style of play here early in the game.
Yeah, Seahawks ran for 180 yards against the Niners 2 weeks ago on that Week 18.
You can't have that.
Trying to do it again. To get the ground.
Get him! Come on, man!
His way down to the 26 for the Seahawks offense, and they've got good play all around, right? Two good running backs. Their offensive line is very, very good. And they got the guy that led the league in receiving in Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Yeah, the offense goes through the run game, play action pass, and JSN 11 right there in the huddle. He is just an absolute stud. A war daddy. He does everything. They line him up in so many different locations. Right now he's in the backfield. It's very creative. Definitely finding ways to get him the ball in so many different ways.
On second down, Darnold looking the other way and lets it rip. Good throw. Cooper Kupp makes the catch, and you hear the Coop chants, the longtime Ram who's been the perfect addition here in Seattle. He's going to be a half yard shy of a first down against this 49ers defense. They've had a lot of injuries. We know that. They've overcome a lot of them. They've been tenacious, and they've only allowed 26 points total in the 2 games against Seattle this year.
Yeah, and we watched them last week, KB, against the Eagles. They were so fundamentally sound, schematically sound. Coach Saleh right there. He's had them playing together. They've won 8 of their last 9. They have a ton of confidence in their ability to stop the offense.
And A.J. Barner with a barnyard push. He's done this a bunch, and he succeeded a bunch. That'll be good for a first down there.
I hate that damn tush push.
Got 10 rushes on the year.
Nobody does it better than
push,
Philadelphia.
including a touchdown. That's kind of their version of it, and it's been successful.
Yeah, successful because you just have so much. He's obviously a powerful guy, tight end, and he's got the fullback Oots pushing him, and he's got the halfbacks. Just a good little play to have in your arsenal.
Some of the teams have used the tight end. Obviously, Baltimore did it with Mark Andrews when Mike McDonald was there. Packers did it with Tucker Kraft. It's been the 2.0.
Yeah, there's definitely a degree of risk to that play, though, because when the tight end is taking snaps, I know it only happens, you practice it 5 or 6 times a week. Quarterbacks do it tens of thousands of times. It's different when the tight end's got to come in and execute at a high level, certainly in a playoff caliber game. They executed there. That was very good.
Offense number 72.
We'll take that.
First down.
Get that on the right tackle, Abe Lucas.
This offense is, Kev, you kind of alluded to their group of skill players. You can see Cooper Kupp getting the ball early. Shaheed on the kind of stretch in the field like he did on that opening kickoff return for a touchdown. They have a great group of skill players. Barner, the tight end, Cooper Kupp, JSN, two backs, really good pass protecting line. There's a reason why they're the 8th overall offense and the 3rd scoring defense in the league.
Walker on a stretch play to the outside, gets there, and then Bernardo Green came up from the secondary to knock him down after a 5-yard gain. They're complementary, right? They complement each other really, really well, the way they play with their skill players. And listen, Darnold, what he's been great at is the big plays off that play action. That's what's worked.
Yeah, and they got to keep running it and challenging the edge like a lot of these West Coast systems. They run that stretch play so much to try to get the defense to go horizontal. And then when you play action pass with the boots or the keepers, you separate the defense kind of more east to west. Sometimes play action pass, you can separate them by getting the linebackers to step up. They just displace them going sideways so often.
Play action here. Darnold fires. It's Kupp who makes the catch. And Cooper Kupp with a couple catches on this drive, so they go from 1st and long to a 3rd down and about 1.5.
Yeah, just kind of on cue. You run the ball, and now you got the defense really pursuing. They run the counter play to Walker, and then really a nice job by Kupp on the right side of the screen. Dealer's choice. If that corner sinks back, he throws it underneath. If the corner stays up, he throws it deep, and Sam does a great job. Again, being outside of the pocket, he's sneaky, athletic, and he's a very good passer on the run.
3rd and 1 in the gun. It is Charbonnet. Who gets
Good
stopped?
stop.
Wow. That was
There you go.
Winters who came flying through on the 3rd and 1, and they got a stop. And the field goal team coming onto the field.
Wow, what a stop.
Good job.
A little momentum. Winters beating
I'll take that.
Bradford, the
I'll
right
take that.
guard. Bradford just late coming off on the double team.
I'll
ball.
take
He
that.
had
Good
climbed
stop,
to the second
defense.
level. Charbonnet will meet you right in the face mask. Good to have D. Winters back this week for this Niners defense.
Out last week with an ankle injury. And so now it'll be Jason Myers from 31 yards out. Myers up and through. So a great start for the Seahawks. Kick return touchdown from Shaheed. A 4th and 1 stop, and then the offense adds a field goal. Kyle Shanahan was hot, but it looked like the timeout was correct.
I hope I didn't get a copyright on that. I'm gonna give y'all a rundown about I got a 10-leg parlay. Check it out. This is what I got. Christian McCaffrey, I need him to get 7 receptions. Kyle Hushit, I need him to get 14 reception yards. JSN, I need him to get 93 receiving yards. Christian McCaffrey, I need him to get 55 yards receiving. I need Zach Charbonnet to get a touchdown. I need Christian McCaffrey to get a touchdown. I need Kenneth Walker to get 14 rushing attempts. He already got 2 out the way. I need Jake Tonga to get 37 reception yards. He need to get 30 more. JSN, I need him to get 7 receptions. I think he can get that. And I need Brock Purdy to throw at least 226 passing yards. He already got 11. It's a nice paycheck right there. I need to get that. And of course, I got some basketball stuff going on. I like gambling. I've been gambling for, since I was a kid. Man. I remember gambling in school and having the gambling ring in the 8th grade, man. They had to put no gambling in the handbook because of me. People would get suspended and stuff like that for gambling. I just like gambling, man. It's fun. There's a lot going on with that gambling stuff today. These kids is gambling on these basketball games. These teams that nobody really know about, their players is getting caught for gambling. Point shaving. That's crazy.
Start for the number 1 seeded Seahawks. A 95-yard kick return right off the bat from Rashid Shaheed. They get a stop defense.
All right, let's get some points on the board. Let's get this touchdown right here.
Over their division rivals. And here's Sky Moore on the return for the Niners. Tripped up at the 28. And so now this 49er offense with Brock Purdy will get another opportunity after a little scuffle. All right, I think I can read the promo now. I think we're good, at least for this second. Hey, play the Fox Super 6 NFL Challenge. Download the Fox Sports app right now. Enter for free for a shot to win your share of $10,000 in cash prizes. See the Fox Sports app for all the details. Here's McCaffrey on the ground. Up across the 30 there. They're going to pick up maybe 3. You hit it, Tom. Like this 49er team under Kyle Shanahan, they've been known for how great their run game year in and year out is. They've been one of the best, if not the best. They've had trouble with that area all year long.
Yeah, they're 24th in the NFL in run scheme. They just haven't found the continuity up front. They dealt with some injuries up front, which haven't allowed them to stay kind of ahead of the sticks. So they transitioned to a bit of a more of a drop-back passing team. A lot of balls go to CMC, George Kittle when he was in there. Now it's got to be Pearsall Robinson.
Over the middle there. Good throw and catch.
Come on, foul!
Seattle's got it. Oh, what a start.
Come on, man.
Wow. Oh, my goodness. They attack the football. Tonjes loose with it. He makes a nice job on the reception. And Ernest Jones, traded for last year from the Rams. Incredible season. Another game-changing play for the Seahawks defense.
My God, man. Shout out to Time, man. They ain't looking too good right now, man. The dude caught a slant for the first down and got stripped for the football, man. We down by 10, man. Man, come on. Who you like tonight, Tom? San Francisco or Seattle? Pack fan, who you like? Are you a Packers fan? Because I tell you, boy, I picked them to beat the Bears, but they choked. My 49ers, man, come on, they need some help tonight, bro. Come on. Don't put our defense in these messed up situations. And Tonga is the dude who got stripped of the ball. He's one of the players that I need on my parlay. So he helped me out and screwed me over at the same time. I was gonna take the points, the 49ers and the points, and put them in my parlay, but I'm glad I didn't. Got the Texans and the Patriots tomorrow and the Rams and the Bears. I'm going with the. Go ahead and tell y'all who I'm going with. I'm going with the Patriots and the Bears. Second, I'm gonna go with the Bears. I don't know. That's gonna be a tough game. The Bears and I'm gonna see how tough the Bears really are. I'll let y'all know about that. Let's get back to the game.
Business, already a 10-zip. Darnold, pressure. Oh,
Pressure. Yeah! That's what we need right there.
The safety.
Wow, what a play by Mustafa. That's basically a run.
He's limping. He's limping, yeah.
Darnold off that tackle. He just didn't understand that.
That's what we want right there.
A full head of steam coming off the left side. Look at him just come. It's a run blitz. They're just trying to challenge it. It ends up being play action. Then he beats Walker to the inside. But he never breaks stride, and he's a very fast guy. Darnold has no idea that he's kind of tracking him down with that type of speed. And that does not help the oblique, baby, just right there.
No, 49ers were last in the league in sacks, so they got to get creative like that. Now Darnold backed up, throws one deep.
Come on, man.
Hit the sticks. He gets it right back with a beautiful throw.
Wow, absolutely perfect. There's a high-low concept on the corner. You're just looking at Renardo Green. Again, you send someone to the flat. It's JSN and that cut behind it. And Green just gets a little nosy, doesn't quite have the width that he needs. And a perfect throw.
That's Cooper Kupp alone.
Looks like the oblique feels pretty good, KB, after that throw.
Not too bad. Cooper Kupp only averaged 3 catches a game this year. He's got 3 catches in this first quarter. Darnold, pressure, sets up an incomplete pass. No one there.
Yeah, great pass rush. Again, Upton Stout coming in there unblocked. Niners
Appreciate the compliment, Time.
They did it last week in
He
Philly.
said neighborhood
It's a little
respect,
bend, but don't
stay
break, but then all of a
consistent.
sudden they just show
and
up out of
healthy.
nowhere
Appreciate
and
you,
make a play
bro.
for a stop, just like they did on the 3rd and 1 on the first drive, forcing the
Stay
field goal.
strong.
And that's what Saleh's trying to do. Just make one big play, get the stop, play fundamentally sound, limit points when they get to the red zone.
Second down for Darnold.
Pressure, pressure.
Steps up and throws one deep, but there's a collision and a flag. Marquise Siegel ran into Rashid Shaheed, and they're going to get him for PI.
Yeah, Siegel just filling in for Jair Brown. Shaheed beats Mustafa on the crossing route, and Siegel ends up just running through Shaheed. Yeah, the young player did so many good things last week, filling in for Jair Brown, who injured himself in the Eagle game. And just frustrating to start the game like this, I think, for everybody. Kyle, you see the frustration for him, for the special teams. They got to pull it together. They need a big gut check ASAP.
Feels like they're trying to survive right now as Walker up the gun, and he gets Stonewall at the 5, maybe just inside the 5. That'll bring up a second down and goal. Yeah, just such a wave, right? The opening kickoff and then the 4th down stop, and it's like just almost get through this first quarter still standing.
Well, it's an exhilarating win last week in Philly, and then you get on the plane to fly home, and you have a good week of practice, and you think, okay, we're playing a division rival. We're going to just kind of get up there and do what we've done. We beat them once this year, and then all of a sudden, opening kickoff, Shaheed goes 97 yards, and now you're in for a dogfight. You got all 68,000 fans here in Seattle. This is one of the great home field advantages, and they haven't been able to kind of stem the tide to this point.
Second and goal. Fake. Darnold looking, firing, end zone, and it's caught! Touchdown! Jackson Smith and Jigba!
Wow. Who else but JSN, the leading receiver this year? What a throw by Darnold on the run. Only where he could put it, in front of Luter.
It is what it is.
This guy is unbelievable. His body control, his hands, his speed, his twitchiness. He has really come on. And in the playoff moments, man, making tutties, making catches, doesn't feel much better than that.
Extra point is up, and it is good.
It is what it is, y'all. First quarter down by 17. See, I was just clicking on all sides, man. All three sides of the game, they clicking. Special teams, they came out, punched us in the mouth. First play of the game. They run the ball down the throat, pass the ball, pass interference, no discipline. Look like frustration starting to pick up over there on the fucking sideline. I don't know, man. I'm gonna take me a smoke break. Ugh, my nerves. Tell you, man. We'd have made it this far. We still got a lot of time left in the game, though. We still got a lot of time, y'all. We still got a lot of time, man. Come on. Y'all see it. We ain't giving up yet. We ain't giving up yet. Not at all. Not at all. Ooh, boy, that Hawk out there tonight, y'all. Man, a little chilly down here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee.
Moore into the end zone will take a knee. So on that touchdown, Diamond or make that, I'm sorry, Bernardo Green was out, Darrell Luter was in.
Yeah, here's the intended receiver, the JSN on Luter on the bottom part of the screen. And watch the safety, Siegel. He just gets caught in no man's land. I'm not sure why he's coming up there in the end zone. He should kind of sink back, maintain his vision on any crossing routes. But because he kind of disappears to the front of the end zone, JSN gets behind it. And yeah.
Now that's Bernardo Green. See, Kyle Shanahan is clearly upset, so I'm not sure if he took himself out, if there's something else going on there, but that's the guy who's usually covering that route. 49ers in a world of trouble, and they need something to settle it down. Purdy, pressure, they set up a screen. McCaffrey's got a good block, and a good move from McCaffrey, who's got a first down.
First down.
Yeah, in this situation, KB, super important, and I know the Niners won't do this. They don't lose their poise offensively. It's just got to start chipping away.
Yep, start chipping away. That's it. Remain calm. It's a lot of time left in this game, man. It's a lot of time left.
It's got to be one play at a time anyway. They're just too good. You got to focus for the rest of the game. Individual plays, advancing. Everyone's got to do their job.
I was just about to say that, Tom. Everybody do their job. I was just about to say that.
Just try to chip away and slow the momentum of the Seahawks down.
McCaffrey And not much there. We just saw Purdy trying to play, change the play.
So tough.
Tell the viewer how hard that is in this type of environment.
Well, in this crowd noise, it's virtually impossible. It's hard to make any adjustments late. It's hard to change plays. It's hard to audible. Everything feels hard. Look at Juszczyk and Jennings at the top. There's no one sure because you don't have any verbal communication. Everything is nonverbal. You got to try to communicate everything in the huddle. It's a real challenge playing in this environment. They have an incredible home field advantage here.
Second and long, blitz is coming. Purdy underneath has a completion, and then McCaffrey is tackled immediately by Devin Witherspoon, who had another Pro Bowl season. His third.
One play at a time. One play at a time.
And here comes the third down.
We get the ball back at halftime.
The Niners, they have a
So
great
one play at a time.
offense, first in the league. But definitely, this is an important one for them to try to get a little momentum. They got some time here at the break to think about their call.
One play at a time. That's all we need. There's a lot of time left. Y'all heard the GOAT, Tom Brady. He just said, everybody stay poised. Do your job. Focus on your job. That young man, oh man, it's time for you to step up, bro. Be a leader. It's not a good look for the coach to be getting into it, and I mean, y'all getting into it on the sideline already. It's not a good look, young man. I need you to step up and be the leader that you've been all year, because you have exhibited great play for us this year. We need you this time, man. So, hey, you are the leader. The young bulls, they're looking at you and following your lead. When they see you nervous, they get nervous. When they see you hype, they get hype. That's what happens, man. You rub off on people. We need you tonight. Shout out to the 4 people that's checking out the Neighborhood Superstar. Cheech and Chong, 420.com. How about them Broncos? Man? They pulled it out. How many times they gonna win games like that? They've been winning like that all year. They tough. They battle tested. I went against them today, but hey. I'm actually picking the y'all in the AFC Championship. I'm picking. I've already picked the I was about to say the Colts, but the Patriots. So I'm going out on a limb right now, Cheech, and saying that it's gonna be the Broncos and the Patriots in the AFC Championship, bro. Congratulations on your team, man. I feel like we should spark one since your name Cheech and Chong. Where you from, man?
And we start the second
Make sure you hit that like button and that subscribe button, Cheech. 3rd and 5, come on. This is a big down.
4-man rush. Purdy pressure, steps away, being chased, throws it back. He's got a man open in his car. What a play by Purdy there to keep the drive.
Woo! Thank you, Purdy.
That was spectacular.
That was spectacular right there.
Alerts to play. He knows he's got man. He's just got crossing routes. Now he steps up in the pocket. And just, I never advise any quarterback to roll right and throw left. That is so dangerous, but he's taking the calculated risk at this point, down 17.
He's doing what we got to do to win the game.
Fight for his team there to get a first down.
He's fighting for his team.
McCaffrey gets the pitch up the middle, not much.
But he ain't getting nothing on that damn
This
on that
defensive
ground.
front, Tom. They basically, you know what they're going to do. For the most part, they have 4 guys on the line, run or pass, but the guys they have there are just outstanding. And the DeMarcus Lawrence move, getting in from Dallas, he's been the perfect piece.
That the defensive front really allows them to play the secondary structure they want. The secondary structure is built to play the pass, but they rely on this front, the defensive linemen and linebackers, to shed blocks, destroy blocks, and make plays in the run game. They're so elite at it. You can't run the ball, so they maintain their pass defense with their structure of everybody deep, but they stop the run with those big guys inside. Very suffocating for an offense.
Here's McCaffrey on the catch. Good shake and move for McCaffrey. Who's right around the marker. Should have a first down. We'll see where they put the ball down. That's what Christian McCaffrey's had another amazing year, and it hasn't necessarily been through the run. He's actually finished the regular season 6th in the league in receptions.
It's unbelievable the volume of yards, production, catches, rushes that he accounts for this team. He's just an absolute workhorse. Can't say enough great things about him. And a lot of times in this defense, that short middle part of the field is the most vulnerable spot. You're going to have to take those throws all day.
Yeah, we got a whistle. 49ers use their first time out. Kyle Shanahan's still hot. Doesn't love what he's seeing here. But they'll talk things over, and while they do that, we'll be right.
Ooh, shit. Well, we're down now, approaching the red zone. Fighting ahead, taking charge. We got to get some points on the board. Preferably, I want a touchdown. Murfreesboro, there he is, number 15, Juwan Jennings.
Yeah, you see that tight huddle right there. Everyone packed in. That's what happens when you have 68,000 screaming fans. That is tight as a huddle as you're ever going to see in the NFL, but that's the only way to communicate and get everybody on the same page while you're in the huddle.
Here's Purdy. He has time. Looking deep, throwing that way. It's high and incomplete. He had Jennings there, but could not connect.
Yeah, they use McCaffrey on that little shift motion where he goes outside of the single receiver and then comes back. He realizes if he started out here, the corner stayed out, so he knows it's zone. So they run a zone concept, a high 7 by Robinson. And then you got Jennings on the sail route. Just a little off by Purdy. Doesn't like the read, though. Good aggressive throw. Just a smidge off.
Purdy floats it incomplete. Just had some pressure in his face. Who did he have?
Yeah, he had DeMarcus Robinson on the left side of the screen, but he got kind of flushed and there was nothing there. I saw him break free right from the start. But because that quick pressure, Purdy's got to drift to the right, throw it away. Again, this is part of this defense. They win in a lot of areas. They win in their pass rush, forces the quarterback to throw the ball before he wants, doesn't allow the receivers as much time to get open. That's why you're the #1 defense in the league. It is so frustrating if you're the quarterback and the play caller.
You okay?
No, I'm glad I'm up here with you. That's what I'm very happy about.
3rd and long. Purdy looking, throwing. McCaffrey's got a way to go, and he's taken down short. Excellent tackle that time. That was Witherspoon got out. Actually, Woolen got out there. Make that play. And so here comes the field goal. I think for the 49ers, just to get something on the board and settle it down will feel good.
Yeah, smart decision. Just feeling like, okay, we worked really hard on that drive. Purdy extending plays, McCaffrey breaking tackles. Let's get something on the board and see if we can go out there and stop them on defense.
Here's Eddie Pinheiro. 40 yards away from him. And this kick is up and perfect. He's had a great year for the Niners. So, San
All right.
Francisco.
We got some points on the board. Down by 14. Second quarter, still plenty of time. Still plenty of time left. We got some points on the boards. Not what I really wanted. I wanted a touchdown, but hey, it is what it is. Emmitt Smith out there doing his little two-step. We got two people in the Neighborhood Superstar checking out the Neighborhood Superstar podcast. Y'all get in there in the chat. Tell me where y'all from, man. Two people in the Neighborhood Superstar podcast. Tell me where you from. That one person that's watching right now, it seems like you've been watching all day since we've been live for an hour, man. Go ahead and tell me where you from. Get in that chat. Tell me where you from. I'm just checking out my picks on the basketball side of the game. I got Boston. I got the New York Knicks. I got the Spurs. I got the Pistons. And I got the Oklahoma City Thunder. All right, shout out to that person that hit that like button, man. Appreciate you. We now got 6 likes. Trying to get at least 35 likes tonight, y'all. Let's hit that like button, run them numbers up.
Center for you real quick. LOB.
That was an amazing game. The championship 2013. Aaron's face there. Terrific. That iconic interview with Richard Sherman who knocked the ball away. That was 2013. And then today, a reunion. There's Sherman with the EA.
So cute. Look at those smiles right there. Besties. Such an iconic moment, wasn't that?
It's unbelievable.
EA handling it so perfectly. Sherm, I didn't like Sherm. I love Sherm. He was such a great player. I had a teammate of his in Tampa. What a player.
Shaheed up the middle had a 95-yard return. I was going to say, you mad, bro? I was going to go back there. You know,
yeah, but we picked him off on the goal. Remember that crying Sherm face? You sad, bro? There was a little of that, too.
I remember it all. I remember it all. I know you did.
Yeah, he who laughs last best. And then, we had a very memorable win against him. He got me early. Of course, I came into this stadium not quite knowing what the Legion of Boom looked like. Now, in 2012, I walked out going, okay, they're pretty legit. Earl Thomas, Cam Chancellor, Sherm, Chris Clemens, they had so many beasts. Pete Carroll, the coach, had them just fired up every game. Just a tremendous defense.
Here's Donald back on offense. Get the run game with Charbonnet outside and gets hit after a 2-yard gain. This place was ready to erupt, and they got to erupt on the opening kickoff. Here it is, Rashid Shaheed, 95 yards. I had to wait a smidge because there was a flag right here, so everyone's like, we think it's a touchdown. But the
that was a big play.
And when that happens to start the game, Kyle Shanahan knows is going to be tough.
Yeah, it's just the injection of adrenaline 13 seconds into the game, down 7-0. They scored 3 points the last time they played them in Week 18. They gave up 7 in 13 seconds. That is a very unsettling feeling for a head coach.
Darnold sets it up to Walker. Nice move, Kenneth Walker. Boy, that looked like he was going nowhere. He turned it into a nice game. You're going to make it a 3rd down and 2.
3rd down and 2. Let's stop it right here.
There's a lot to like about this scheme. You just see a simple screen pass, but the run game, the play action, the creative screens, you see JSN making his plays. They mix their personnel groupings. It just forces the defense to play everything. And when you play everything, you kind of play on your heels. It's hard to be overreacted to anything when you got to deal with everything. And that's been the magic of this Seahawks offense all year.
On the fake, Darnold has some time. Lets it rip. Going deep, and it's incomplete. Tried to hit another home run to Shaheed that time, but it was well covered by Upton Stout, who has been terrific, the rookie for the 49ers. And
yeah, nice coverage. The other two guys on that route concept were open. Sam, for some reason, picked the guy that was covered. Sam, go to the open guys, the crossing route.
you know, when you're feeling good, TB, you just, why not?
Take your shot.
Take
Everything
your shot.
seems to be going that way. Look at the bomb. Shaheed's in there. 17-3, KB, you're right. There's a little margin of error for him
There's
right
a
now.
lot of time. Good D.
But 49ers force a punt. Michael Dixon on to do it for
A
Seattle.
lot of time left in this game.
High, booming punt. Look at this. Angle down at the 5. Man, that is a
Shit.
gem. He's the highest paid punter in the league, and he just showed you why.
I see why.
52-yarder.
I see why you the hottest paid kicker in the league. But it's all good though. My NBA picks is looking pretty good. Boston beating the hell out of Atlanta. 117-74. These picks was live picks that I picked. At the time, Boston was giving Atlanta 24.5 points. So I'm looking good in that. And the Knicks was giving 1.5 points. Looking good in that. Shout out to the San Antonio Spurs. They playing the Minnesota Timberwolves. They beating the hell out of Minnesota 69-44. At that time, I was giving Minnesota 4.5 points. And then I got the Detroit Lions. They beating the Indianapolis Colts by 40. Beating them by 40, and I gave them 38.5. And then, of course, I got the world champions, OKC. They playing Miami. I gave Miami 13.5, and they up by 5 at halftime. So I'm looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good tonight.
Family affair today because you got a couple of Kubiaks, right? Clay and Clint. And, of course, you think about Gary, who was Super Bowl winning player and coach of the Broncos. Well, today, they're coaching against each other. Well, they're both offensive coordinators, so maybe not directly against each other, but you get the idea. Clint for Seattle, Clay for the 49ers. And now trying to get that offense going with McCaffrey trying to do it. And I know it's 17-3, but all of a sudden Robert Saleh's defense has kind of quietly kept them in the game the last couple series.
I mean, they've done a great job outside of that kickoff return for a touchdown. It's really a 10-3 game with Saleh's defense coming up with some really critical stops. I know they're all backed up here, and this is a tough defense for Purdy and Shanahan to go against down the field here. This defense that the Niners have had, even though they've been without some of their key players, has done a remarkable job the second half of the season limiting points.
Stay with the run. McCaffrey fighting forward. That's a good effort. He's got first down before he runs into Jaron Reed. Everything just so tough. So
Dexter said Josh Allen is overrated. Man,
for the 49ers.
hey, is he?
4th and 1.
That's
they
a
got
good
stopped.
question.
And then the fumble by Tonjes, which
Is he overrated?
And the last drive was a field goal.
This is his perfect chance to try to get a Super Bowl without Patrick Mahomes. Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow. This is his easiest chance to try to get one. I'll be damned, he didn't. He come through in moments, but when it's that moment, he seems to fall short.
For a man rush, he's got time. Just has nobody open. Look, and now fires back across the other side of the field again. It's time. Just second time he's done that to him. And I know you're cringing in the booth, but it's worth both times today. First down.
It has. He's finding his way to all the way back to the backside of the play. Not much rush there from the Seahawks defensive line. Purdy kind of working a little right. And then again, work right and then come back left. I don't like that so much. But again, he's finding completions. So I like it when he's finding completions. No. Yes.
Well, that's the longest play of the day for the 49ers. 15 yards on that one. Get a little breathing room from outside their own end zone here with 8:07 to go in this first half. Purdy on the fake. Lawrence went deep. It's Rodgers again. He had the fumble. He's been a frequent target with the injury to George Kittle. That's his 5th catch today.
Yeah, that's called threading the needle right here. Watch this. This is just
Yes,
a little
it is.
seam read. He's got to put enough arc and pace. This is what you call a two ball. Enough arc just to get it over the second level of the defense. I think Jones may have got a fingertip on it, but a perfect throw by Purdy, just dropping it right there in the zone.
What's interesting about Tonjes, he had not had an NFL catch in his career to week 1. And then Kittle got hurt. He had the game-winning touchdown as McCaffrey gets a couple of yards. So he has experience playing here and delivering here. Meanwhile, we tell you about the Great American Race, which returns with back-to-back champion William Byron looking for a historic three-peat. It doesn't get bigger than this. 68th running of the Daytona 500, February 15th, only on Fox. Perfect weather in the Pacific Northwest this weekend. Saturday night divisional. A couple division rivals, too. Purdy gets it out to McCaffrey. He's open outside. McCaffrey switches forward for a first down. All of a sudden,
Love that.
getting a little time to throw, too.
Love that. Time to throw. And this Seahawks defense has 6 rushers with over 30-plus pressures. It's not just one guy. It's a lot of guys. That puts a lot of stress on the offensive line for the Niners, but they have been up to the challenge tonight. Purdy's able to just survey the field a little bit. This is his check down option, which is always a good one when it goes to number 23. I'd love to check it down to him all day.
Good option. And a timeout call. Kyle Shanahan will call the second for the 49ers as they discuss things. Gives us a chance to take a break. 49ers trying to get back in this game. Down 17.
What's up, baby? Good? Let me get one of those roaches out of there. Say the roach, damn it.
You get my black lighter?
No. Well, your black lighter, baby. I got my lighter. My wife has always accused me of stealing lighters.
Don't say accusing, because you're always taking.
Oh my God.
I bet it's in his jacket. Let me
Oh.
see. Look.
If
Ain't
they
that
can't
That's bullshit. You see, you put that in there, your damn self. Get the hell out of here.
Give them and be down 7 points. That is a huge moral victory if they can get it done here the next 42 yards.
Long way to go for that. See how they approach it. Robinson, a little trick play. Back
Oh, what the fuck?
Flicker. Looking, goes back
What the
to
hell?
Robinson now, and a flea flicker for one.
A flea flicker, all that for nothing, man. Come on, Cal, don't start getting cute on us now.
Covered. Back to Purdy through the screen for a 1 yard gain.
That shit look like
That's
some
a
fucking
lot of
practice
action.
bullshit.
That's crazy.
For 1 yard. You get quarterback sneak
All that for 1 yard. Get the fuck out of here.
Well, see, that's hard to hear.
It is. I'm sorry.
There's a lot of effort for that. So it's 2nd and 9. It's Mike McDonald unit.
I do like the idea of entering their holster, KB. You've got these trick plays. You need them. You're going against a good defense. Try to create some magic if you can.
Yeah, they scored on one last week. Here's McCaffrey, run game. It's amazing. They were averaging 2.3 a carry on the run until that carry, and obviously not much more there.
They're just doing such a good job in this defensive line. It's one thing to defeat blocks. They destroy blocks and then limit all this rushing to these tiny little gains.
Sorry.
They play these two high safeties. It's always a fair fight for the offense against the D-line, except it's not a fair fight. Because the D-line wins so many blocks, and it's frustrating for the play caller because he's thinking, why are we not gaining more yards in this?
So it's 3rd and 6.
36 is big down.
Zips in. It is Pearsall.
Yes.
Ricky Pearsall hangs up.
Yeah!
First catch of the day. And
That's the one who
welcome
got shot
back
last
for
year.
San Francisco.
When he says,
Good
remember?
for 15.
Oh,
Now
shit,
it's
yeah,
looking if he
yeah.
did.
Yeah, he caught
Was
that.
underneath? Oh, no.
Oh, fuck.
Dean Blandino.
Go ahead and run the play. Hurry up and run that play.
Sometimes the movement's okay, but that.
Hurry up and run the play.
That looked more loss of control to me. He's
Holy
going to the
shit.
ground. That looks like an incomplete pass.
Run the play. Hurry up and run the play.
2.5 quarters without hearing from you, by the way. It's just
I'm beginning to think you guys didn't love me anymore.
lost over there in the corner. Come back to us, baby.
Well, there you go. Dean was on it, and so good effort by Pearsall, and instead. They
In
correctly
75, in
returned this with
1975,
a
and
that is
1980,
complete.
that was a
Yeah,
catch.
great route, great
Not
I
a,
don't see. Why is that not a catch?
because look, it hit the
A little
ground.
bit in
Oh,
front,
that's
and Pearsall's
bullshit.
got
Yeah.
the layout, can't
Clearly.
pull
30
it.
years ago, that was a catch. When I instant replay, that was a catch 30 years ago.
Big completion.
He clearly had a hand hold on that ball, in my
You
opinion.
have to work so hard against his defense for those 3rd down completions. Take some magnificent
Is that a kicker?
plays.
Yep.
Come up a little bit short right there.
This will be Pinheiro, whose
Come on,
season
Pinheiro.
long is 59. This is from 56. There is no
Somebody
win
said
today
that about the
whatsoever.
Broncos.
Yeah.
All right, you gotta have it.
Pinheiro
There we go.
drills it right down the middle, and it is long enough and good.
There we go. There we go.
Long enough and good.
Oh my God. Oh my God. My fuck. Man, I can never watch a football game with your wife. Seriously. Oh my God. Say it's long and good, huh, baby?
Long enough and good.
Never watch a football game with your wife. Cloud Surfer said $40 is ass. Hey, kiss my ass, man.
I can't laugh.
Who is your team, Cloud Surfer?
Originally, not just for this game.
Yeah, who is your team? It was long enough and good.
Long and good, he said.
God damn.
That's where we're going to have to save some of them clips.
I think I can make a clip out of that. when I finish with the live, Cloud Surfer said the team has not a team that's not as like the 49ers. Oh shit! Fuck you, man.
How about them Cowboys?
Oh, God damn! You better not be no Cowboy fan, Cloud. Are you a Cowboy fan? Damn.
Oh, shit.
How about some Cowboys? Oh, be damn. Get the fuck up out of here, man. Get the hell up out of here. I guess y'all gonna win it next year, huh?
It's always next year.
Oh, shit. Shout out to Cloud Surfer. He said, "Nah, I'm kidding, bro. The Chicago Bears." Hey, I'm kind of undecided on who's gonna win that game tomorrow between the Bears and the Rams. Kind of undecided. I kind of really want to go with the Chicago Bears, especially them being at home.
Ooh, double cheeseburger meal, Burger
It's gonna be a
King.
good one. You're right about that, man. I'm gonna be watching that game live too, man. So make sure you like and subscribe so we can interact with the game tomorrow, man. For sure.
Million students and families.
Make sure you hit that like and subscribe, man. I got 6 likes. Go ahead and be number 7, Cloud. Hit that like button, man.
Kind of stabilized just a little bit after the onslaught to open.
Go ahead and make it 7.
Seahawks 17-6. After that scoring drive and another Eddie Pinheiro field goal, 4:32 to go in this first half.
Appreciate you, man. Shout out to Cloud Surfer. I'm thinking he just hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button too, man.
Underneath and rolls on out, and Seahawks will be backed up as we go downstairs to Tom.
Well, the original plan was for linebacker Fred Warner, who had that fractured and dislocated ankle, to spend this game up in the box. That's what Niners told us. But during the second quarter, obviously that plan changed. He's been down talking to everyone on this defense, on the offense, going up and down. Talking to Brock Purdy this week. He said he just carries this sense of
We actually
urgency.
played, the 49ers played the Bears
Guys
this,
just feel his presence. It's Fred's
this year.
We have to handle
Did we
business.
beat the Bears?
We had a chance to visit with him a little bit pregame. He is the heart and soul of this team, as we know. And to see him down here and trying to talk up the team there wearing the headset, huge presence for Fred Warner.
He dislocated his ankle 3 months ago, and there was talk about it maybe playing this week. They hope if they survive this week that he can go next week. But obviously a lot to do before that as Walker has to carry.
And just see,
Yeah, you see the injuries has been an issue, right? The banged up Niner game. Brock Purdy missed 8 games. And then you see Bosa out for the year. Warner we thought was out for the year, and maybe we'll see what happens. Kittle got hurt last week. Ayuk's been MIA. And then Pearsall missed 9 games. Their top draft pick, Michael Williams. He's been
Oh
out.
shit,
He
breaking
had
news.
Niners keep on moving
Broncos
forward. You know,
quarterback
kind of
Nick fractured ankle out for the
I just see that on the
playoffs.
field,
Damn.
and you just think about true leadership.
That's what they just
It's not
won
about
today.
status or titles or Pro Bowls. It's about putting the weight of others first and carrying the
Fractured
load.
ankle out for the playoffs. Breaking news.
It's all about his teammates, not himself, and that's why they love him.
Here's Walker trying to stretch to the outside. Breaks a couple of tackles.
What's up, man?
And then gets belted there up at about the 29. Will be a 3rd down and 1.
You wonder why this defense continues to play so hard, and it's because they have an example like
Oh shit. Yo, Cloud Surfer, you're a Bears fan. We beat the Bears this year. I actually remember that game. We beat y'all 42-38. That was a good game.
Charbonnet is the injured Seahawk.
a
Charbonnet.
big hit there on the sideline on that outside toss play.
he and Kenneth Walker has been an amazing 1-2 punch for this team. Each have their significant styles, but they're basically interchangeable in the playbook. Here's John Hussey with the call on the penalty.
Holding. Defense number 92. That 5-yard penalty will be enforced from the end of the run. Automatic. First down.
Yeah, there's Jordan Elliott just grabbing the center, Sundell. And then you look at Mustafa and D. Winters running the alley. Boom! Sorry, Siegel coming in there. Whole wall.
I'm good on that, baby. Cloud Surfer said, hopefully the $60, the 49ers can catch up and win, because if Chicago wins tomorrow, that's the team I would rather play against. That's why I would rather for you guys to win as well. I agree with you. I want we beat the Rams, but I think the Rams is going to be pretty tough to beat twice in 1 year. I think we can beat Seattle, although the scoreboard right now don't seem like it. But I would much rather play the Chicago Bears than the Rams to go to the Super Bowl. So I can respect that, what you're saying. Most definitely. And plus, I want to pay attention to the game because I want to see is Caleb Williams really that good. I know you're biased, Cloud, but is Caleb Williams really a good quarterback, or he's just having his moments and the defense is really helping him out? Is he your quarterback for the future? Would you mind having him for the next 10, 15 years?
That would have been a 4th and 1. Instead, the drive continues. And now with Charbonnet out, they give Velus Jones a shot in the backfield. Just called up from the practice squad today. Played 1 game for the Seahawks this year.
So he kind of like Bo Nix. What you think about Bo Nix out for the playoffs with a broke ankle? They just put that out there.
On fake. Here's Shaheed on the end around.
Oh,
He can
shit.
fly. We've seen it already. Couple blocks. Shaheed cuts back inside the 40. He is an electric player.
Wow, it was just, watch this. These are the guys that usually force, but because of this coverage, it's a weird kind of cover two. There's no corner support. Look at the wall of bodies out there. Normally, Lenore would just be standing there, but because he's rotating the deep half part of the field, it's absolutely like the worst call you could have had on at that time for that to defend that play.
And Shaheed took advantage, ran for...
So yeah, Bo Nix out for the playoffs with a broke ankle. That's heartbreaking. For you to play all that damn football this year and win to go to the AFC Championship, and then you get hurt and you're out for the fucking year. Oh my God. That's heartbreaking. Now, I watched some of his games. He is a pretty good, solid quarterback, but it makes me wonder, why do they always come back to win? if he's such a solid quarterback as both of them, Caleb, I was actually speaking about Bo Nix, but both of them, you say, because you say Caleb have a lot of fourth quarter comebacks. That's the same thing as Bo Nix with the Broncos. So if they are really good quarterbacks, how come they have to come back to win? Is it the defense, and then they come back and are they throwing the game winning touchdowns or what? Or are they doing like Tom Brady was doing? They get them down there and let them kick the field goal and then they win. Who you talking about? Oh, Cloud says not on the injury report yet. Who you talking about? Because on ESPN.com, Bo Nix is done. Broncos quarterback Bo Nix will miss the remainder of the playoffs after fracturing his ankle in overtime of Saturday's 33-30 win over the Buffalo Bills. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you on that. Okay. So he normally play well in the third and fourth quarters, I'm assuming. Okay. I'll pay attention to that tomorrow.
Quality control coach now in his second year. He obviously works.
Make sure you hit me up, man. Because I'm gonna do this tomorrow live.
It's a little weird. Has to be a little weird.
I kind of take that personal about being at club as an older guy.
Listen, you can do it. You can do it. I cannot. I can tell you that. Seahawks on the move here. 2 minutes left. Darnold on the run. Deep Winters has been hitting today. They blew that play up to Oots.
He hits every day. Imagine he's like a torpedo coming in there.
Appreciate you, bro.
Where
you from, man?
Right here, he's got Oots, his fullback.
I'm checking in live and direct from Murfreesboro, Tennessee.
And that's a lot of men. There's a big man and a big man collision there with D. Winters.
Winters missed that playoff game against the Eagles last week. And he's got a lot of energy today. We'll say that. Second down for Darnold.
Chicago, all right.
Time rips over the middle. Too far as he let Shaheed there.
Shout out to Chicago.
Yeah, pretty good coverage by D. Winters, just kind of falling underneath that in cut. Sam's not going to throw the interception, so he leads him a little too much. Good pass defense. It's right where you want him now. 3rd and 10. Niners defense has struggled to get off the field at times this year. But they've done a great job. Just continuing to fight, giving their team a chance.
We'll see.
The 56-yard field goal from right here. 49ers drop out of the platform.
Damn, man.
Weave that in there somehow to Jake Bobo, just his 3rd catch of the year, but it's a first down, good for 16.
Well, watch the twitchiness, that little fake outside release there on Luter. Bobo beats him on the inside when there's no help.
Bears versus the Los Angeles Rams.
On that play. Darnold knows it before.
Man, I'm gonna go ahead and pick the Rams, man.
He's giving his man Bobo a chance.
Just based off what you said, this the playoffs.
Conversion.
Oh boy.
Matt Stafford been in and done that before. I can't put my face in the quarterback who plays on the two quarters, especially in the playoffs.
Here is Walker sprinting through the hole. Kenneth Walker down to the 10.
So make sure you check me out tomorrow so we can talk that jive.
Great job, and I like the fact that they're just kind of letting the clock. No rush here.
All right, bro.
Let the clock down.
Appreciate you, man.
Get the ball coming out of the half. They want to end
Have a good night.
half without the Niners having any opportunity to score.
Just short of the first down, so it's 2nd and half a yard. Walker right up the gut, 1st and goal now with 36 seconds to go.
Yeah, maybe use a timeout right now. Yep.
Like on cue, Mike McDonald will call a timeout, and so halftime coming up in 34 seconds.
Appreciate you, man.
Let's go.
Same thing, bro. Same thing.
In a world where analysis rules
sure.
the day and Super Bowl hope hangs in the balance, 5 legends of the game dare to tell you what it all means. And every highlight counts. The Verizon halftime will see you at the half.
Yeah, just check out my page, man. I be normally screening the games, talking about the games, and talking about whatever's going on in America. You know, different current events. You know, I like to talk about current event stuff. So, man, anytime you see me live, man, check me out. And matter of fact, go ahead and check out some of my old stuff. I got some old stories back when I first started getting on YouTube, way before I was able to go live. So, if you get a chance, man, go and check out my old stuff, man. I got some crazy stories.
Here's Walker, cuts back. Kenneth Walker is in. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Shit!
He's such an electric back. Look, this ball is supposed to go to the right side of the field. Watch this. He feels it, and he cuts all the way back to the left side of the field. In run defense, it's hard for any defense to guard all 53 1/3 yards horizontally across the field, but because of his vision and his speed, if you're a little undisciplined on the backside of those plays, that's what happens.
Yeah, that's a pretty good answer. 80-yard drive, and the Seahawks up 24-6, 31 seconds.
24-6. 31 seconds left. Well, not looking good. It's just not looking good for us tonight. Shit. I'll be damned. Look like we got another player hurt, holding his damn wrist.
In front, adding another score. 31 seconds to go. Think about all the work the 49ers did to get back in the game.
Yeah.
A couple of field goals, and then boom, right down the field. Keep in mind that holding call on Jordan Elliott, that was a big play that allowed that drive to continue. You got that, and you got that 3rd and 10 pass to Jake Bobo. Pretty good.
Use everybody that you got out there, KB. Everybody contribute at different times. Huge play by Bobo, coming up big when they need it. And total control for the Seahawks right now.
Now it's Robinson, and he gets jacked at the 30. You know, going against the Seahawks, it's going to be hard, right? Like you see how good their defense is, and then when you start like that, it's just so much of an uphill to climb for the 49ers.
I think the reality, when you look at a lot of these games, you're going to think of 3 to 10 plays. Man, that play really mattered. That play really mattered.
Yeah.
You don't often think that it's the first play of the game that's going to matter. And that first play set the tone for the entire half. Shaheed, 97-plus yards for the score.
Yeah.
Just a tremendous start, and they've really kept it going all the way through the half. I know the
Niners look back since.
definitely fought. They showed their resilience. Just haven't been able to punch the ball in the end zone and create much pressure on the Seahawks defense.
Here's Purdy. One timeout at his disposal. In some trouble. Over the middle, incomplete. McCaffrey, the intended receiver.
Yeah, difficult defense to gain explosive plays against. I've referenced that a few times. A lot of the completions are going to be short and underneath, and the challenge is with 23 seconds and one timeout, you need explosive plays. But it's hard to get them because the rush is on you so quickly. Then you're forced to scramble around, and all the timing in the passing game is totally distorted.
49ers receivers have 2 catches for 5 yards in this game. That's it.
It's pitiful.
Purdy Steps away, looking to just take off and run. Purdy sprints through, and Brock Purdy all the way up across the 45. One timeout, 13 seconds left.
Man, great scramble by Purdy, just doing it on his own. He's had a terrific first half, 12 of 17, 103 yards. And with that scramble, just extending drives. Again, you see this shell defense. They're doing everything they can to limit those explosive plays. And then when you rush with your front four and you're able to get home, you just play to the strength of what the Seahawks defense is. One area where they have
Mike,
struggled
it look
a
like
little bit is their pass
it ain't over
rush
yet, man.
discipline. So it's allowed some of these scrambling
Appreciate that
quarterbacks
like
over
button,
the
though.
course of the season to get out and make some yards. Still a long ways to go. With only 13 seconds left on the play clock, there's not enough time for anything short and inside and bounds. It is so tight. If you hit something quickly in bounds, maybe you could spike it with 1 second, but if Purdy's got to hold the ball and anything's in bounds, the clock's going to run out.
So McCaffrey grimacing on the sideline. He's not in there right now. And now the Seahawks call a timeout, so they will call their final timeout. So realistically, 49ers need about 12 yards, right? There's no win today here at all. And Pinheiro has been great as long this year as 59. 13 seconds left, no timeouts. What can you do?
Okay, so you saw that Jake Bobo catch on that slant by the Seahawks. It has to be something so quick inside. Catch, throw. He's got to run for the 12-yard slide. You need the whole offensive line to run up from behind in order to clock it. They have no timeouts. The other option is you run sideline plays and try to get the ball to bounds, but every defense in the league guards the sideline now. So you got to come up with some creative ways, a hook and lateral, to try to catch it, toss it, get the ball out of bounds. And then the other thing you do is just call a Hail Mary.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's not too far of a throw for Purdy. He can definitely make it there. But again, with this rush, it's hard to hold the ball long enough for those guys to get downfield to make that catch on a Hail Mary.
Four-man rush. Purdy, got to get rid of it. Backpedal throws, and it is. Is it intercepted? No, out of bounds that time. Witherspoon had a beat on it, but he could not stay in bounds with 7 seconds left.
Yeah, so interesting. They
Oh,
try
throw
to create
Hail Mary
a play where all
in
three
the end zone,
receivers
man.
kind of blow the top off the coverage, and then they run Tonjes from the right side of the field to the left side. The problem is he's got a corner Witherspoon on him who runs like a 4.25 or whatever it is, some ridiculous speed, and he just undercuts it and makes that look pretty routine. Yeah, you see everyone guarding the sideline. They can't allow anything out of bounds.
There's nobody rushing the quarterback right now. Purdy just stands back, going to launch a Hail Mary, going deep down the field. It is up there, and it is incomplete. Boy, it hung up there. It had a shot, but it falls to the turf unharmed. And that'll take us to the end of this first half. A half that belongs.
20-49. Halftime. Some people in the chat think the game is over, but it's not. We got a lot of time left in this game. A lot of time left. And what team can, what coach can bring us back? I feel like we got the coach of the year. Kyle Shanahan, coach of the year. So it's never over. All we have to do is get out there, play our game, continue to make positive plays, and keep our head on straight. We can come back and win this game. We can. All we have to do is believe in the 49er faithful nation. I need everybody to stand up and hit that like button. For sure. I'm going to fix me something to eat right quick. Check my NBA games. Yeah. Shout out to that ninth person that's hit that like button. Shout out to Ty Eagles. We ain't even talk about them Eagles. Them Eagles, man. What happened to them, bro? What happened to your Eagles? What y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna get rid of AJ? What you think y'all need to do with AJ? Y'all see, I got y'all a new offensive coordinator. Was he really the problem? Was it Jalen Hurts the problem? Nobody talking about that. Was Jalen Hurts the problem? Throwing for 100 and you got AJ Johnson. And you throwing for 100 and some passing yards? Who you think the problem was, Ty? Who's the problem? I think it was Jalen Hurts. Tell me who you think it was.
Hold on for 2 more quarters. Right now, Gronk, the way this offense is going right now, there's no reason to doubt it.
Yeah, everyone's been wondering going into this game, hey, is this injury to Sam Darnold's oblique going to hinder him, in this game? Well, they've been keeping him on the move throughout this whole first half, and it's showing no signs and no symptoms of the injury affecting him. There he goes, rolls out to his right, hits Cooper Kupp for an 8-yard gain, and now here we go. We got Mustafa, with the sack, bad block by the running back, but Sam Darnold right here lands on the football. You can tell he's wincing a little bit, but he shows his toughness, his ability to roll to his left here, and he hits Jackson Smith and Jigba for a 4-yard touchdown. Sam Darnold and this offense is very powerful. They're hot right now. They have 24 points in the first half. In the prior 2 games, they only scored 13 points total in each of those games versus San Fran.
Hey, any question about this defense being sharp after a bye week were answered really early.
I think y'all still got it.
First half here, DeMarcus Lawrence on a
I just want to know what y'all gonna do with AJ Brown.
Brock Purdy forces incompletion. Here on
Is he gone?
After a controversial timeout.
Shout out to Alpha 2 Tango, my Niners, come on. There we go. We got a 49er fan in the building. There we go. Make sure you stay in the chat, man. I need it. We need to talk, man. We need to talk shit.
And this defense has been all over.
We still got time.
All right, Seattle up 24-6.
Still a lot of football left. You're right.
They are fishing for an opportunity to move on to the NFC Championship.
Make sure you hit that like and subscribe, Apple. Salute to you.
Game, but man, was it a cost.
Stay tuned, man. I'm eating me something right quick. Y'all stay tuned. Still a lot of football left. Shout out to the Alpha. Just a reminder.
Over Buffalo.
Two great quarterbacks, 17 there from Buffalo, Josh Allen, Bo Nix. Number 10 for Denver. Here we are in overtime, 30 apiece. Josh Allen firing deep for Brandon Cooks. And this was a beautifully thrown ball, and I thought actually Cooks had caught him, but Jaquan McMillan intercepted that, set it up for the Denver Broncos, and then Will Lutz nails it.
Hey, what y'all think about
in overtime? Denver 30.
What y'all think about Bo Nix out for the season with a fractured ankle?
All right, Denver gets the win, but it was.
What y'all think about that after the big victory?
Buffalo, that interception, one of 4 turnovers by Josh Allen, who was literally in tears at the podium afterwards.
It's extremely difficult. I feel like I let my teammates down tonight.
All right, a tough way to end the season for Josh Allen in Buffalo. Jay Glazer joins us right now. Broncos win, but their quarterback ends this season.
Yeah, bittersweet locker room there for the Denver Broncos because on the second to last offensive player in overtime, you see Bo Nix takes this run, actually fractures a bone in his right ankle. His season is over. Sean Payton said afterwards he's actually going to get surgery on Tuesday in Birmingham, Alabama. Jarrett Stidham is now the starter for them for the rest of the postseason.
Damn.
I know the Broncos
That's
fans
big.
were shocked. I think we were shocked when we found that out in our studio. It's going to be interesting to see what Sean Payton does with Stidham, how he's going to integrate him into the game
That's
plan.
big.
He hasn't thrown a ball for 2023. So it's been a few years since this guy has played, and he's going to go up against two of the toughest defenses in the league, especially that Houston defense. If they can beat New England, that New England defense is pretty good as well. So it's going to be a big uphill battle for the Broncos.
Defense, run game, he'll figure something out. Sean Payton will figure something out.
And they will be at home next week, no matter who they play. That may be the bright spot. Nick Foles won as a backup a couple of years ago. We'll find out more about that.
That's big. They got a quarterback. They got to play. They haven't threw a pass in 2 years. Appreciate you guys still tuning in. Those pork chops the wife made, man, they pretty damn good, I must say. Wife is a damn good cook. I just gave you a shout out. I said those pork chops my wife just made.
Oh, thank you.
I said she's a good cook. I bet you won't say that out loud.
I said, thanks for giving the props out because I'm white.
Get the fuck out of here. We get the ball back. All right.
Respond, but we have to stop. We have to keep from stopping ourselves. We turned it over on downs. We turned the ball over, and as a result, they haven't forced us to.
That was Tom Brady.
Might be of greater concern here.
That was Tom Brady saying that shit.
Take a look at the chip.
Yeah, yeah.
Back on the left shoulder. A short time later, the shoulder again. And as a result, we saw just before half ended, he was being worked on.
You said the Bills coach got to go?
There on that left shoulder. We'll have to
Oh, no.
watching through this as the Niners get the ball. Shanahan saying we have to find a way to go down and score, find a way back in this game. Watch CMC, KB.
Keep an eye on it. Thanks, Tom.
5 times for the Bills has got to be a curse. Oh, that's a good. Let's talk about it.
Here's Robinson.
Who should they bring in?
And he's hit up across the 27. So we go downstairs to Aaron.
Cap, we are well aware
Should they bring in Mike Tomlin?
Much heated rivalry. Of course, the third one these two teams have played. I gotta say, I haven't noticed it being that chippy, but when I asked Mike
32 Guilt 41 said Dylan Gabriel will win the MVP next season. Who's going to win MVP this season? 32.
We've kept our cool, and we've been just going on to the next
Who's going to win MVP this year?
together, and I'm proud of them.
Who you think going to win MVP, Ty?
Nothing changes. One play at a time. Let's worry about our style of ball.
Yeah, great use of the word irk in that report. I love that. Here's Brian Robinson. Flag flies. And as Tom mentioned, no Christian McCaffrey on that opening play. And now let's see what the penalty is to start.
You think Bo Nix going to win the MVP?
But, you know, look, we're going to keep an eye on that. And obviously, everything's been tough sledding, but they can't do it without
I think
that guy.
Matthew Stafford going to win it.
Can't in the receiving game tonight. Again, it's the rushing is the one thing. What he's produced as a pass catcher,
I think Matt going to win it.
is really unmatched.
Matt for
much of his
MVP.
pass game goes through him and went through Kittle. Kittle's not here tonight. McCaffrey's on the sideline. Juszczyk's going to have to step. Pearsall, Jawan Jennings, one play at a time.
Purdy looking for one of those guys. Just nobody open. Now just throws it away. There's nothing there.
Yeah, they play a lot of zone coverage, this Seahawks defense, like 90%, but as soon as somebody comes into their area, they just latch onto you so quick. So you're kind of like, okay, there's going to be good spacing, and then whenever you get near a defender, they just clamp down on you, and then Purdy's stuck holding the ball in the pocket, trying to manipulate the pass rush to find somebody open, and this defense is just too disciplined to allow him to do that.
Who's that, the Golden State Warriors? That's the Golden State Warriors score you talking about, Tom?
Slides away, in trouble, lets it rip high and caught.
Oh, hell yeah! That's Murfreesboro right there. Boy, I tell you, that boy makes some clutch catches, boy. Jawan Jennings from Murfreesboro.
He's got Nwosu to evade, and then he
Whoa,
sees
shit.
that quick twitch movement by Jennings. See that? Oh, what a chip by Robinson on Leonard Williams.
I got to put my picks in for the Lakers game tonight.
Great length, great toughness, great strength, huge third down conversion.
Jordan James is in the backfield. He played 3 snaps the entire year. They fake it to him. Pressure right in Purdy's face. Run it away.
Throw it away. Just throw it away.
He gets shoved to the ground hard that time by big old Leonard Williams, who has been outstanding. Made his second Pro Bowl this year. And now Jake Tonjes is limping off the field.
Yeah, Tonjes just trying to run this little outbreaker. Oh, man. Ouch.
Oh, man. Already without Kittle. Tonjes is their leading receiver today. But now no Tonjes, no McCaffrey. Big trouble. You're going to give it to James, and he's got a nice little hole. Has a good run.
Okay.
Down to the Seattle 45-yard line. From the rookie from
Check me out, Ty. These are my picks tonight for the Lakers game.
comes in a playoff game on the road.
Look where he playing tonight. So it's all on LeBron James. I think he'll score. I think he's going to get a shine on tonight. I think he's going to score more than 28.5 points. Rebounds. I give him more than 7.5. Assists. I think he's gonna get more than 7. He gonna try to stat pad tonight. He definitely gonna try to stat pad tonight. Threes. I'm betting all on LeBron tonight. Him 2.5 threes. I give him that. Where Rudy Hachimura at? He gonna hit him a corner 3. I think Rudy gonna hit him at least 2 threes tonight. Dawson Connect, he less than one. I don't see him hitting 2 threes tonight. Marcus Smart, I'll give him 2 threes tonight. Let's see the point spread. Lakers plus 3.5. Let me finish something right quick. I asked you a question, Ty, about Bronny. Let me finish something right quick. Let me check something right quick. I gotta see what one of my favorite handicappers. I gotta see who Jay Briggs picked tonight for the Lakers. Just one moment.
That's where I want to be. Plus a 3.5, or attack the outright money line. Here and out, last and fun.
So he picked the Lakers on the money line. I'm gonna pick the Lakers on the money line too. Fuck it. Fuck, the game is gonna start it. All right, to answer your question, Ty, about Bronny, as an NBA player, he's trash. He's totally trash, man. He's not ready for the NBA. This was all a ploy from his daddy from the beginning. I don't like how the NBA players, the former NBA players, is taking up for him. You know, nobody is willing to say. It seems like everybody's scared to say that he's trash. I gotta get back to the game. I'm doing my Lakers picks, y'all. I'm doing my picks over the Lakers. All right, done. Done. I got it. He should have stayed at USC. I think he should have stayed at He should have stayed in college. He was one of those players that should have stayed at least 3 years in college, maybe 4.
The Niners team bus is like an ambulance after this game. This is rough.
Feels like it. Darnold to throw. Pressure, and he gets drilled and dropped. C.J. West, the rookie. Second sack of the year for him.
Working on Sundell, the center. Here they are. This is just their own version of block disruption. Just destroys it straight to the middle of the pocket. Nothing Darnold can do. When you're the quarterback and you're a pocket passer and you're kind of flat-footed, any penetration right to the spot is going to be very disruptive. The only thing you can do is protect the ball at that point. That's a little fetal position I used to get into a lot when I'd be back there.
That's the first real shot he's taken with that oblique. Remember we told you had that injury late in practice. Didn't throw a ball until today.
What I think about the Lakers coach,
Second sack for the Niners. Walker stutter step. Winters chasing him.
JJ Redick,
John at the end
he's scared to tell LeBron James what to do.
Remember, he had 133 scrimmage yards in that
That's what I really think about him.
Another good year.
He ain't gonna tell LeBron James
rushing season for him,
to shut up, let me coach, and you play.
His thing has always been when he's healthy, he's been electric.
Yeah, electric with his speed. He's got the second fastest.
That's what I feel about him. I'm a Lakers fan, but I can't be a real true Lakers fan like I was before LeBron James came there. I can't wait till he leaves.
Oh, there you go.
Sorry, K9.
Pressure on Darnold, gets rid of it, pass underneath. Jackson Smith and Jigba's got it, and surges his way down to
I don't know.
It's going to be a little shy of first down. What's crazy is it's 24-6
I don't really
that JSN has had all
I feel like if you look at every player that when LeBron James came to the Lakers, and you look at all the players that he traded away to get AD, look at how those players are balling now.
In the middle of the third quarter,
The Brandon
dominant
Ingrams,
performance in all
you know what I'm
phases.
saying?
Everybody's making contributions.
With an 18-point lead on this 4th and short.
I even go as far as Randall. Look how he's playing now.
Edge. Here's Myers. 24-yarder. Easy for him. Up and good. Seahawks add to their lead.
So whenever he leaves, him and Bronny, whenever they get up out of LA, then I'll be back a Lakers fan. I'm excited about having Luka. I like having AR-15. Reeves, he's pretty solid. I think he's the reason why he quit playing, faking an injury because of LeBron. We was on track, we was doing good, but LeBron came back, we've been struggling. So that's how I feel about the Lakers. Where you from, Ty? Born in D.C.? Okay. Right on. This game tonight, man, for the 49ers is looking like Trayvon Morris. Who is a legend? Tell me who you talking about as a legend. Say, I'm the legend, huh? Appreciate you. Appreciate the love, homie. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Have you been on the show before?
Their blocker off, and then they make the tackle. It's really just unbelievable how well taught they are, but also the caliber player. And John Schneider deserves a ton of credit for what he's done with this team.
Purdy in trouble. McCaffrey back in there, slings it to Juszczyk, who makes a nice adjustment and catch, and he's got a first down. Well, good drive starter by the Niners. Meanwhile, McCaffrey is just a warrior, man. I mean, he led the NFL. He had 413 regular season touches. He's up to 448 on the year. The guy plays every single snap. He's obviously playing hurt.
Yeah, I just can't say enough about guys like that. It means so much to him. It pains him more to sit on the sideline and watch his teammates play than the pain that he feels when he's out there.
But it's a 21-point Seahawk lead. 6:21 to go in the third. Purdy. That's time. A lot of it. There's just nobody open. Now underneath he goes, and that's it.
Oh my God! Come on, Purdy. This is. You know what? Fuck it. This game's over, man. It's over.
Wow.
That's it for my 49ers, y'all. Fuck.
What's the score, baby?
Shit, 27 and fucking 6 or some shit like that. Hell.
Damn. Third quarter?
Third quarter.
Don't give up on them yet.
I'm just checking some bets. That's all I'm doing, y'all. My bad. Yep, AI for Georgetown. AI was the shit when I was growing up, man. One of my favorite players. Yeah, it's I think it's safe to say it's over, man. It is. We had a tough fight this year.
Team All-Pro, and he's
I'm proud of my team, man. For us to make it to the last game of the year and try to play for the number 1 seed in the NFC, and we're playing against a team right now that we beat once before in the playoffs.
Jones was named second team All-Pro.
Hey, it's kind of hard to beat them twice in one season, man.
Led to a Seahawks touchdown earlier. He just picked off a pass.
It is what it is.
With a great anticipation play. His 6th interception of the year. He's really been a stabilizing piece for that defense. They went out and got him early in the year last year in October, and he's done a great job.
Filled a great void, KB, just in terms of his tackling, his playmaking, his physicality, his kind of a quarterback of the defense. Give him a ton of credit for this number 1 ranked Seahawks defense.
Here is Darnold on the play action. Jackson Smith and Chigba makes his 3rd catch. Let's go back to this play by Ernest Jones.
Yeah, you can just see the coverage here. Watch this. This is just called cover 4. All these players are just playing in their deep quarters. And he's covered. He's actually got body help. He's covered. So Purdy's got to hold on to the ball. So he's just surveying the field, and he's done that a few times successfully tonight. But anytime these plays are a little bit off script, they're so unpredictable. And the Seahawks are telling them how good of a job they've done tonight.
Nah, man, I'm actually in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, bro.
Here's Kenneth Walker. Center step, and
yeah, I'm in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, man.
The Seahawks is in, by the way. Amari Knight, the rookie.
That's where I'm live and direct from right now.
He only played 4 snaps the entire year. Cross had been out with a hamstring injury the last 3 games, and Josh Jones subbed for him, but Jones is out tonight. So they've got Knight, the rookie, out there, and I don't know if Cross aggravated something, but we'll keep an eye on that. He's had a great season.
Yeah, fortunately with the 21-point lead, Coach Kubiak can factor that into all of his play calls. I wouldn't expect a ton of drop back pass. I still like the idea of run play action as much as you can. Play on these 50-50 run pass downs that they've done a great job of all season.
3rd and 5. Darnold floats one wide open. He's got Walker who makes an acrobatic catch and a 1st down.
That's how you know it's over right there. You start doing shit like that.
This is a little pick play, and it's very legal because you do it at the line of scrimmage. The receiver picks. Walker's linebacker in coverage. See on this right side of the screen right there, Cooper Kupp gives D. Winter a little shoulder, but because it happens at the line of scrimmage, that's legal. That's how you get open by 10 yards. And a nice throw and a better catch.
Yeah, 92 scrimmage yards for Walker, who's a really good receiver, but they've got so many other options. Doesn't always get to him. It has tonight in a lot of different ways. And his 1st down. Shaheed's in the backfield this time. And they're going to give it to Rashid Shaheed. Tries to get to the edge, but that time he's corralled by D. Winters, who's been pretty active tonight. It's another nice play from him.
I mean, he's been in that linebacker room with Fred Warner for a long time. Before that, Dre Greenlaw and D. Winters always kind of look like a younger version of them. He's just looks like he gets shot out of a cannon. He can go sideline to sideline with anybody. See him right here. When they try to run that ball kind of east and west, and they challenge Ed a bunch, he's probably the fastest guy on the team, running over 20 miles an hour. That says a lot.
Appreciate you stopping by, checking out the Neighborhood Superstar, Ty.
Led the team in tackles.
Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, man.
2nd and long. Here's Darnold.
I talk basketball too.
Near side, Cooper Kupp makes a catch, 1st down, and Kupp taken down.
I talk basketball, football, current events, what's going on in the world, what's in the United States.
The safety, excuse me.
You know, we got a big problem with ICE. I got a pretty hardcore opinion on that. So, man, just check me out, man. Go back in my archives and my old videos, man. Check out some of my old stories, man, when I first started on YouTube, man. Some pretty good stories. Check them out.
Former Super Bowl MVP, won the
Did you hit that like and subscribe button, Ty?
Super Bowl 56 with a buck 15 to go. Play clock at 1, and now we got a timeout. I think Seattle.
Shout out to William. He said, "Who's gonna win?" My N-word. Oh.
Hamstring running down there to tell that ref.
Man, I was gonna. I actually picked my 49ers to win. I'm a 49ers fan, of course. But it ain't looking too good, man. It's
Talk
over.
things over.
This game is over.
We get a chance to tell you this. The fastest.
It's over for us, y'all. So it is what it is. It is what it is. We fought hard this year. I think Coach Cal is the coach of the year. I think he is. I picked LeBron James, punk ass, to have 26 points. He ain't even scored yet. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
Touchdown, Seattle.
Yeah, it's over. Shit.
Great job running off the left side behind the undrafted rookie Kite. You got Barner at tight end. You got Saubert.
My wife making fun of me, y'all.
On the edge, and that's all it takes for Walker. A little space, and he's just electric in the open field. His speed is explosive.
Turned down for what? Seahawks have.
We got every reason to turn down now. It's over. Fuck. Well, this is why I say I feel like a Dallas Cowboy fan. Because we have nothing to brag about. All that bragging throughout the whole year, and we get these results. I was a child the last time the 49ers won the Super Bowl. I'm 45 years old. I was about to turn 14 years old the year the 49ers won the Super Bowl. Actually, I was in that January, I was actually 13 years old. I was 13 years old the last time the Super Bowl, the 49ers won the Super Bowl. Now, we done been to a couple since then. Most recently, up under Coach Cal, we done been, twice? 3 times, lost. It's heartbreaking. I'm tired of losing. Past couple of years, we've been effed over by injury. That's part of the game. That's why I'm proud of this team on how much they went through, adversity they went through this year, and for them to still be relevant all the way up until the last game of the year, to play a divisional rivalry and to play for the #1 seed with a lot of our big dogs hurt. Come on now, just think about this right here. If we would have had, I'm not making any excuses, but if we would have had our big dogs playing in this game, man, you really think the score would be what it is right now? Think about it. Think about it. But hey, we fought. We had a good year. We'll bounce back. We got Coach Cal. We got our front office is good. I like John Lynch. I like what he's doing for the organization. And I think if this year was a good stepping stone for our younger players that's coming up. We're going to be deep. We're going to have a lot of talent. A lot of talent. And barring injuries next year, man, we're going to be one of the best teams in the league next year. Just watch, see what I tell you, man. Barring injury. We already showed you what we can do when all our great players is hurt. So just imagine how those other players that came and made a mark on the team, how much better they're going to be next year. So I'm excited about next year, man. It sucks, but hey, it is what it is.
Underneath, that forces you to execute a high volume of plays. There's no explosive plays, and they make plenty of negative plays on you.
Here's McCaffrey. There's another one of those negative plays. I mean, it's really unbelievable.
Again, that's a fair fight in the run game, meaning there's 6 blockers for the Niners and there's 6 defenders. You'd expect the Niners to win those blocks, allow the running back to get through the line of scrimmage into the second level defense where the linebackers are. But the problem is Leonard Williams, Reed, Murphy, they do such a good job with their blocks. They shed them. The ball never even gets to the second level, KB. It's just absurd run defense, and it complements their pass defense perfectly.
More pressure on Purdy. He rolls around, just going to take off and run, and going to pick up some positive yardage out about the 36 or 37-yard line, but it'll bring up third down. I mean, look, you talked about it, the talent on every level. They don't give up any explosive plays. They're the second fewest in the NFL, and you've seen it on display. And now with third down, why don't we let the fans have a little fun? Third and 3, 4-man rush. Purdy far side, it is dropped.
Damn, Murfreesboro.
Jennings had it right in his hands, and I think Reek Bullock may have gotten a little hand in there.
Had it right in the hands, bro.
4th and 3.
Oh my goodness, good play design. They run this switch release, where Jennings gets a little pick on Woolen, and right in Jennings' hands. Maybe that ball slightly more to the outside, but that hit him right in the belly. It's just been one of those nights for the Niners, KB. Nothing seems to be going right.
And Seattle will call a timeout.
Nothing's going right for the 49ers tonight, y'all. It is what it is.
Whoever wins that Rams-Chicago game tomorrow, that should be really interesting. Obviously, we know Seahawks and Rams played 2 pretty epic games this year. How do you see that one going in Chicago tomorrow, where temperatures are going to be really cold?
Now, that really cold weather definitely plays to the advantage of the Bears because they played in frigid conditions for the last 6-7 weeks of their season. We were up there a few times. We were freezing. It didn't really affect that offense very much, the Bears. They're able to run the ball so well. Caleb scrambles when he's not there. He's got big-time targets at all 3 levels. Ben Johnson always has his scheme plays. It's going to be a Herculean task for those Rams to go in there and win. And look, anything's possible with McVay and Stafford. I can't wait to watch that game tomorrow.
4th down, it's Purdy. Pressure in his face again. Eman Rory gets away. Purdy running for his life, chased out, throws as far as he can take it, and it's knocked down, incomplete. Not sure if they're going to say that he stepped out of bounds way back.
What can he do?
I think that is going to be the ruling. Either way, Seattle takes over.
What can he do? There ain't much he can do out there. It is what it is, man. Check out these Lakers. See what they look like tonight. Let's see how many people done check me out live. I've been live for 2.5 hours. Dixon's, man, he said, bad day for the Niners. Yeah, you're right, bro. It's a bad day for us. It is what it is, though.
LeBron James and LeBron James Jr. share the court.
You got Bronny James in the motherfucking game. Ain't this a bitch? See, that's what I'm saying. Right now, y'all are watching the Lakers and the Trailblazers. You got Bronny in the motherfucking game with his daddy.
Different places. An excuse, I guess. Here's Bronny. Bronny bouncing now, looking for dad. And that one was knocked away.
LeBron said, I don't give a fuck what you do. Pass that motherfucking ball to me as soon as you get in the game. I don't give a fuck. Pass it to me.
First quarter. Let's see Nick Smith Jr. hustle back in. He's in 4 in a moment. We got
Whatever it is, you bet the unders on fucking Bronny.
Nick Smith and Vando on the floor. So combinations that we have not seen at all this year. Flying by the seat of their pants as far as rotations. Bronny moves in, floater, not there.
What the fuck was that?
I thought it was going to be an alley-oop as well. Caleb Love trying to get around Bronny. Now he comes up on break. Caleb Love went to U of A. He's got their lead technique. By the way, he is a great two-way player. By that, I mean, he's going to play in a lot of games. They're going to have to give him a contract pretty soon. He's got more threes than anybody else on a two-way contract this year in the NBA. Portland on an 11-2 run. LeBron, fadeaway corner of the key.
Got 85 views so far.
Lakers down by their biggest margin right now.
LeBron looking to scratch for the first time. This is on his 4th attempt. And now we got more free throws coming to the place.
296 subscribers. Appreciate you all you guys that subscribe to the Neighborhood Superstar Podcast. Instead of getting them numbers up.
In a first quarter, with still a minute 10 to go. Right. Never going to see it. You really aren't. I hope you don't see it. No. I mean, it's bad for viewing of the game, first of all. And for the Lakers, obviously one of the reasons why they're down by this relatively large first quarter margin.
Yeah, when you're outscored by 14 going on 15 from the free throw line, they're going to be down.
It's the 4th quarter of the game, y'all, man. This game is over.
And again, this is the first of the 9 out of 10 on the road stretch for the Lakers, and they have not been able to take advantage of that long
I'm disgusted.
stretch against teams under 500 with only one over 500.
Make matters worse.
Fucking disgusted. I don't know what to say. I really don't want to watch the 4th quarter, to be honest with you. I'm thinking about just turning this off and hollering at y'all tomorrow, man. That's how pissed off I am right now. Said you can bet on Bronny since he in the game. Nope, he ain't even listed on the game on his over and under. They smart about that because I damn sure would have put some money on them straight under on everything Bronny James.
It's been some atmosphere tonight, and these Seahawks faithful, the 12s, well, they've had nothing but good things to cheer about. Starting from the opening kick when Rashid Shaheed returned it for a touchdown, 95 yards, and they have not looked back. 34-6, 15 minutes away from going to the NFC Championship game. Well, they, of course, will host as the #1 seed. And it's all elements. Defense has been amazing. Kenneth Walker, the ground game, great. Darnold's been really good, especially coming off that oblique injury, which scared every Seahawks fan. Back to Walker now, sprinting through the hole, breaking another tackle. Down to 15, pushing the pile, still going. Come on! First and goal.
Oh my goodness.
It's
One
bad.
effort, just they can't bring him down. The offensive line's pushing. There's about 16 bodies in there. Gotta love it. Playing at home in front of this home crowd, continuing the momentum they've had. Those little 4-yard runs in the first half are now turning into 8, 9, 10-yard runs here in the second half. They're breaking down the will of this defense a bit in the run game. And again, a little undermanned defense it's been. We've already referenced that, but I just give so much credit to the Seahawks team, how they came out and played tonight.
Walker, season high rush yards for him at 107, but now he's going to lose a couple of those as he goes backwards. Well, Seattle, one of the many things known for is their great coffee. So what has been the signature blend of their success? Well, they hired Mike McDonald last year. That has worked out pretty darn well. And then this year they make a change. They bring in Clint Kubiak as the OC. They signed Sam Darnold to that contract. And with a 191-point differential, franchise record of wins, top 3 scoring on offense and on defense. And there's the architect, John Schneider, 16th year. He's done an amazing job. They retooled this entire Russell Wilson team and flipped the entire roster in 3 years, and here they are as a 1 seed. Really amazing job. Run again with Walker. Stutter step.
Running all over.
It's just fun to watch for him now. He is feeling it. Ran right over Malik Mustafa.
Yeah, everything just seems to be going their way, and they had 2 weeks to prepare for this game. You better believe with Coach McDonald, they used every one of those days to gain some type of advantage going forward. And you were the #1 seed. It's so important. You get that bye week, and it's like, how do you use that bye week? Where are we deficient in? You know, what are other teams seeing that we're not? Gives you a little bit of a chance to evaluate where you're at, and they've just come out firing on all cylinders tonight. This is a tough matchup for the Niners. Kind of walked into a buzzsaw tonight, the Niners did.
Yeah, see, D. Winters has to come off the field, get evaluated. And so it's 3rd and 6. 3rd and goal, excuse me. Walker looking for the trifecta. He's got it. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Oh, God. This motherfucker got 3 touchdowns on the ground.
Wow, just off the right side, behind Lucas, the right tackle, Barnett, tight end. Just seal the edge, Sundell leading up inside. Untouched for Walker. The dam has broken. That's what happens. It's
Dam
like
is
water on a
broken.
rock. And after that, after you just kind of beat the other team down.
Victoria Clan said, Lions fan here.
Kind of standout stars. That's what they end up turning into on days like this.
Yeah, my 49ers is over, y'all. It's over. Fuck. There ain't nothing I can say. Well, I just can't do it. I'm gonna have to back out, y'all. I can't see my team. I just can't see it. I'm gonna have to shut it down. I want to appreciate everybody for showing me love tonight. Fortunately, I'm gonna have to cut the show a little short because I can't continue to see my boys being dog walked the way they are tonight. Our season is over. This one stung. I wasn't expecting a loss. I was coming in wanting to win and hoping they would win, thinking they would win. But we didn't have a chance from the very beginning. Not at all. So I'm going to log off. Appreciate you guys checking out the Neighborhood Superstar Podcast, man. Skyler said the Patriots all the way. It looked like it. Because Bo Nix is out with a broken ankle. So it looked like it's going to be the Patriots. I'm predicting the Patriots and the and Seattle. That's what I'm predicting. You heard the first year of the Neighborhood Superstar Podcast. That's my Super Bowl out there in San Francisco. Look at that score. 12 minutes left, 41-6. I'm done, y'all. I'm out. See, come on, man. David, I appreciate you saying I'm the greatest podcast. And that makes you want to stay a little longer.
Well, you take a look at the 49ers and Seahawks who are selected to the NFC Pro Bowl roster this year for their outstanding accomplishments on the field. And we remind you that the 26 NFL Pro Bowl games powered by Verizon. Watch all of them. And the rest of the league's top stars, too, face off in an AFC versus NFC flag football showdown. Coached by Hall of Famers Jerry Rice and Steve Young. Tuesday, February 3rd, 8 Eastern on ESPN at Disney XD. It is 41-6, and listen to this place. They have not lost an ounce. McCaffrey still in there grinding away. It's been everything, Tom. Special teams, defense, offense, all perfect.
Start of the game, Shaheed, 97-yarder. That just set the tone the whole night. That was Brock's first pass of the night. Just gets destroyed. Sam rolling to his left, finding JSN in the back of the end zone. It's just all worked. It looked pretty easy tonight. And I know it's not easy. It just speaks to the caliber that Seattle's playing tonight.
Yeah, there's no doubt. Meanwhile, that last
appreciate that light. Oh, God, I got to smoke, man. It's calm my nerves. I'm so pissed.
I'm sure that didn't feel great.
Oh, man, what a warrior he is. And the amount of touches he's had this year, the impact that he's made on this team, everything in his offense goes through him. He is a warrior.
I was going to fucking bail out on my team, man, but I'm going to ride with him.
He wants to be out there fighting with his teammates.
3rd and 1, a quarterback sneak, and Purdy is going to pick it up.
It's just kind of remarkable, too, KB, what this Niners team has done this year. I mean, to celebrate them, I know tonight it's a blowout. It's 41-6, but the resilience, the adversity they've dealt with all year with the injuries, this is just an incredible organization. Led by Kyle Shanahan, they do so many things the right way. To get to this point is nothing short of a miracle.
Purdy's going to run for some more yards. Why not? And dive forward. Look, there's no doubt. I think it's amazing when you consider the NFC West. 3 teams, coming into this weekend, all left in this round. They have 3 teams with at least 12 wins. And I think it got kind of lost in some parts of the country how good the Seahawks were because it was a battle, and a lot of people thought the Rams were the best team, and they still might be. Who knows? But they win the 1 seed on the final week of the regular season, just getting by the 49ers. Well, tonight, it's like, okay, this is the best game of the year. Pretty good time to play it.
Yeah, this is a coming out party, KB. This is for the whole league, for everyone around the country to see this Seahawks team is for real.
This is James out of the backfield. As we go downstairs to Aaron, what's that sideline like right now?
They're ready to have a party. But when you talk to guys like Julian Love, like I did this week, you know, he's been around a while, obviously 7 years. He said, you look at our roster, we have not the biggest names, but when you watch the film, we have some of the best. We're so close connected, smart. You know, also talking about a guy like Leonard Williams, who he played with the Giants, being brought here by John Schneider. After they beat the 49ers Week 18, they were thanking Schneider. Thanks so much for bringing us here.
Yeah, it certainly worked. Purdy.
Look at Purdy, running for his life again.
Just stumbles out. He's going to have some tired legs after this game, I'll tell you that.
Running for his life.
As Aaron talked about.
Yeah, tired legs and sore just from running around trying to evade this rush and trying to buy time for his guys to get open downfield. A lot has been thrust onto Brock's plate. Last week against the Eagles, I didn't think he played particularly well with 2 interceptions. Tonight, going against this defense, I thought he's hung in there extremely well. Made a lot of accurate throws, doing everything he can to kind of will his team down the field.
In trouble, sacked, ball is out, Seattle has it.
What is this, y'all? What's going on? What the fuck is going on, man?
Manwari picks it up. The party's on in the Emerald City.
Come on, man. They beat our ass. 41-6, man. Get the fuck out of here. I got the smoke. What a night, what a night. I just got a subscriber up to 297. Let's see if I can get 300 before I get up out of here tonight, y'all. Let's see if I can get 3 more subscribers before I get up out of here.
he felt confident, had that test done, and felt good. Him
Sam Darnold like he's done for tonight.
Get his first playoff win. That's pretty cool.
I thought he's been very efficient today. Nothing, too much at risk with the ball. One of the areas where, he has not been good this year is giving the ball away. And tonight he's been stingy. He is not giving it away.
That's bad. When you take your quarterback out and 7 minutes left in the playoff game because they beat the shit out of him.
Not much there. And punting situation is going to come your way as Eric Kendricks in on the stop.
And it's hard to imagine that if he doesn't turn the ball over, KB, how does this team lose? If he doesn't turn it over and you're forcing long drives by the other team against this defense, I just don't see where there's enough action. It's going to take, a great effort by a defensive scheme to knock the ball off either these Seahawks runners, which is really hard to do because these guys are so twitchy and fast. It's hard to get a clean shot on them. And in the pass game, if it's run and play action, Sam's out of the pocket.
That's the first time they put it all night, ain't it?
They have to keep him in the pocket, see if they can make him misread some coverage and throw some picks next week.
It's going to be a tough ask, no doubt. On the return, it's Sky Moore.
Come on, man. What the fuck
Gets stacked up immediately that time. Nehemiah Pritchett down there on that one. Hey, the divisional playoffs presented by Intuit TurboTax conclude, tomorrow. We got the Texans and Patriots on ESPN and ABC, followed by Rams and Bears on NBC. Of course, next Sunday, don't miss the championship game. AFC on CBS at 3 Eastern, followed by the NFC championship game on Fox right here, 6:30 Eastern time. All games presented by Intuit TurboTax. So we know we're going to be back in Seattle, which I am excited for.
It's pretty good knowing as a broadcaster that you're going to be in the championship game every year.
You kind of did it right as a player getting to those games, too, I think. Mac Jones in there. They get the backups in for the 49ers as Jordan James gets a carry. Jones played really well this year when Brock Purdy was hurt. I mean, really, they would not be a playoff team without him. They went 5-3 with him in there. It's an amazing sign as a backup, and then did a nice job. And I think what's going to be interesting about these 49ers, you talked about their resiliency and still the stars, getting healthy, right? Obviously, Bosa, Warner, and Kittle. But it'll be interesting now what's the next step for them. Jones over the middle. That one is knocked away. Rick Woolen in there for Seattle.
Yeah, I think obviously staying healthy is a big part of it. And they've struggled at times with staying healthy for whatever reason. And at the same time, a lot of teams get banged up and get injured. You got to find ways to be resilient. They've done that. But when you get to these critically important games, late in the year, there's no margin of error. You have to either play great football and you need all your best players out there. They got to be available to you because the margin of error is just razor slim.
3rd and 5 for Mac Jones. He's running around, thinking about taking off. Jones, is he going to make it? Lowers his shoulder. He makes the play. You love to see it.
Oh, he's got a little juice. And even, this Niners team, when they've been super successful, like in the Super Bowls, they've had probably a better split-end receiver, your true one-on-one receiver that they thought they had in Brandon Ayuk.
Right.
That didn't work out this year. They're going to need to reload.
Brandon Ayuk, that's the motherfucker. We need to get rid of him.
Line's got to stay healthy.
He just quit on the team altogether this
Obviously,
season.
Christian, maybe they can find someone to spell some of the load that Christian.
And they paid him too. Get his ass.
Play time at halfback for over the course of these weeks.
Drew Brees said the 49ers folded as usual.
No doubt. Over the middle, it's Jones, and he's got
What can I say, man?
There too, Robinson. We were showing you about Brock Purdy.
What can I say?
The guys run tonight, just running for his life and keeping plays alive, and 413 yards traveled. Just running in the backfield, trying to look for plays. I mean, that is unbelievable.
Yeah, that's almost Patrick Mahomes-ish in the Super Bowl that I played against him.
Yeah.
Running for dear life. Our D-line was just tracking him down the whole day. I just kept looking at sideline. How is he just not exhausted by the end of the day? And Brock's going to be that. He's that time to throw, just trying to buy time on 3rd down, extend plays, try to get his receivers open. It takes a toll on him as well.
Yeah, his stat line may not look pretty after tonight. The guy played his heart out tonight. As we're under 5 minutes to go from Seattle. It's a party now. Seahawks chants going on. These folks haven't sat down in a long, long time. Here's Jones. Lofting one deep. That's Juwan Jennings, and just missed him. to the near sideline, and it'll be a 4th down and 6.
Yeah, that's just great to see I think the trust that Brock has earned with his teammates, with his coaches. You know, he cares so much, cares so deeply about performing well on the biggest stage. And you get down here after 5 months of football and you've laid your heart out on the field. You know, it's a very
well, I think I'm calling it a night, y'all, for sure. 4 minutes left in the game.
Competitors when you just
49ers about to punt the ball. I want to thank everybody for checking out the Neighborhood Superstar Podcast tonight, man.
Really?
I want to make sure to send a special thanks to Cool Breeze for hitting me up in the chat. Skyler, David, Dixon, my boy Taz. Looking forward to hitting you up tomorrow. Talking about the game.
Fox colleague and, quite frankly, legendary producer Bob Stenner. A happy 85th birthday.
Wow.
Sten, you're a legend. We love you. We know you watch all the time. And always look forward to your phone calls after we're done. So
Bob produced my first Super Bowl case.
Shout out to Alpha.
That was, many moons ago. A little older these days.
That was about the time when you realized you were going to
go
to
TV,
right?
My boy, straight out to Shy, Cloud Surfer, Chicago Bears fan. Special shout out to him. Special shout out to everybody who hit that like button. We got 10 likes tonight.
Every week of my life, this is a
very special shout out to the people who actually subscribe to the page.
Love the time with you as well.
Please tell somebody all about the page. Like, subscribe, and share.
Your illustrious career only one time. And now
that's all I got for y'all, man.
In this vantage point
I'm out.
In the booth. How do you compare the two? What do you think?
Yeah, this is just as electric as an environment is in football. I think between this stage